I put my heart in this box. They be like, y'all need to stop it. We swipe my car and they rock us. These promoters, the shots and they partners. It's gonna be hard trying to stop us. Speaking for the fans when I say they offending me. But really, y'all part of the problem. Blinded by how you don't see the real enemy. You motherfucker be tempting me. Don't like your energy. You think you pimping me. If I over 500 centuries, no penitentiary. I'm smoking plenty weed. I don't need no sympathy. Earl Spin versus Crawford gon' be all the time. Regardless of who win or lose, that's still gon' be in the Hall of Fame. So I ain't even in my feelings. Regardless of the pain, I'm chillin'. Numb to the pain, no feeling. Can't do the same, no feeling. We're good, but I ain't no feeling. Lost my top, so it ain't no ceiling. Time versus tank, but I'm not feeling till we already know this tank gon' kill him. I wanna see tank versus different ain't. Even Frank One. What about Shakur? Boxing is not a sport that we can afford. Cause we know that rich people ride the board, this I cannot ignore. I never been shot before. The pain is burning inside. My people died. It's just like a hunter who shot a boy. Damn. I put my heart in this box. They be like, y'all need to stop. We spot my car and they rob us. These promoters, the shots and they partners. It's gonna be hard trying to stop us. Speaking for the fan when I say they offended me. But really, y'all part of the problem. Blinded by how you don't see the real enemy. Oh, yeah. I know these days. Look, I'm not trying to play the victim, look, but they control this system. Look, who you think brought the drugs in and the guns in and the look, we had Mega Evans, we had more than Malcolm. Now who the fuck you think killed him? J. Edgar Hoover destroyed the Panthers, then they brought the crack and they killed them. Look, you already know that I bring the smoke, no filter. The hood is full of broke dope dealers. Understand it like Inspector Gadget, man. I'm about to go get them. Don't wanna see no more killers. Don't wanna see no more deaths. Start that jeans with the polo bill. Got a vision like Jermaine Dupri, and if you can't hear me, then you're so deaf. Whole pies is where he sold that shelf. No monsters where he told that rough. Feeling like Sugar Ray Leonard. Hungry but you should've made dinner. Some people gotta get drunk to have courage, boy. You done got full of that liquor. We don't even fight no more. Soon as you hit him in the mouth, you gonna pull out that pistol. Shit so sweet, but it's bitter like beet juice. Know how that we do. Now we got a sweet tooth. Goodwill special. You can go and get a cheap suit. Chillin' no beef soup. Glass out seat. Straight from the motherland. Then we got deep roots. They can't defeat you. They just wanna beat you. Shotgun and chains, boy. They used to beat you. Shit. Now we be killing each other. Lord, I be missing my brother. I tell my mother I love her. We gotta look out for each other. At times I be smothered. I suffer from so much depression. When you feel my pain, then you know it's connected. You been exposed like a hoe and she naked. I got that sauce like a bowl of spaghetti. I'm an East Texas living legend. I already did my time. 5 years in prison. I'm no longer on parole. No more. Case closed. So for now I'll just live life in East Texas. And I'll never sell my soul. Oh no, oh no. Hey, yeah. 903 easy. Charles 903 East Texas. Living legend. Well respect.
I don't know what to do with the
What it do, what it do. It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles James. Say, man, shout out to my audience. Shout out to those rocking with me. Yo, we back in the kitchen. It's a whole lot of goddamn sauce in this pot, man. Let's get to the shot. Roy Jones is clearly, I can see clearly now, the hate is real. Roy Jones is clearly to be loved. Wow, what a feeling to be loved. Someone to care, someone to share. Lonely hours and moments of despair. To be loved. Wow, what a feeling to be loved. And what a feeling to be hated. Roy Jones is a clear hater. It is evident. It's very plain to see. This shit is 2 plus 2. This shit is second grade math. The boy jealous. He got a lot of hate in his soul. A lot of shit. It's a sad day in Black America. Yes, he's very jealous. You know, I was looking at a video today. about an hour ago. Every now and then cause I hadn't seen a video from Everything Boxing in a long time. So I listened to a video, and his last video, he ain't done a video in a while. Every now and then I pull up type shit. But his last video was a video about Boots sparring Canelo and all that there. And he gave his thoughts. And I don't consider him to be pro-black or none of that there. I don't consider him to be that, but I don't knock him. Most channels ain't pro-black. I get it. I can't. I don't try to push my thoughts on you, motherfucker. I can't make everybody think the way I think. So I understand that. Sometimes I have to dumb myself down when I'm talking to my people. Sometimes I can't be too black because they should have run black people out. You can't be too black. You got to give them just enough. You can't give them too much. That should have run. But anyway, the point I'm making is I was listening to him, and he gave his thoughts on Boots sparring Canelo. And I wasn't shocked at his take, but I was kind of like, okay, look at him. He kind of on code, because he was like, yeah, I wasn't for Boots sparring Canelo. But he kept it very boxing and very kind of fair. He didn't really, go like because I get ignorant with it. I just get to calling you motherfuckers all kind of names. But he basically made his point like, bro, Mexicans wouldn't help Terrence Crawford beat Canelo. 99% of every Mexican in that stadium was riding with Canelo. And he was like, yeah, and Everything Boxing, he an Earl Spence fan, but he was like, yeah, I'm riding with Bud because he black and this and that. And he said for Boots to do that, bro, I wasn't feeling that. The whole point, and I agreed with him, it was kind of fair. Might have been a little too fair. But shout out to the brother, though. I don't have nothing against him. Shout out to him. Cool little channel. I just, I'm a little more raw with it. And it ain't no disrespect to him. I'm just a little more raw with it. And I know what he wanted to say. See, it's a lot of channels when they get a certain amount of subscribers. And that's why I say I don't want to ever lose my sauce. No matter how many more followers I get or how many more people fuck with me, I don't ever want to lose my sauce. And what I mean by sauce is, for one, I'm authentic. And for two, I'm very raw with it. I don't bite my fucking tongue. I don't try to say shit to please motherfuckers. And I don't want to ever lose that. I don't ever want to get caught up in there. So, but anyway, I looked in the comments. And just like when I made the video, like disagreeing with Boots sparring Canelo, and I was like, bro, that was a sucker move. And it was really like a sellout move. No matter how you put it, or no matter how you slice and dice that shit was a sucker move, bro. But I looked in his comments, and it was just as many black people disagreeing with him as it was agreeing with him. And I have a serious problem with us, bro. We the only people that do it. Listen, I want to make something very clear. True enough. We also are the only people that get criticized if we are proud of each other. Black people in America are the only people that if we do show pride, everybody else get mad. You ever notice that shit? Everybody get to saying we racist, we race baiting. If we act like we proud of us and we proud to be black, we get called racist. We get called all kind of names, and we get called race baiters and all that there if we show any favoritism in us. So a lot of people stray away from that because they don't want to be considered racist or whatever. Like I say, black people are the only people that when we show pride in each other, everybody get mad. Oh, you race baiting. But when Mexicans say Viva Mexico, we all shout that shit out. Everybody gets to throwing that red, white, and green around. It's okay for everybody to be proud of they shit, but the minute black people try to act like we proud of some shit, oh man, you racist. Oh man, you race baiting, man. Why you can't love everybody? And that's what I hate about this country, and I hate about everybody. I always want to push black people to love everybody because everybody got something to sell to black folks. No. Everybody want us to be fair. Everybody want us to just love and we are the world, and want us to love everybody. But everybody ain't required to love every fucking body. So like I said, bro, I don't want to ever lose my sauce. I don't want to ever get caught up in this fair shit that most channels suffer from. Most channels suffer because they don't want to piss their audience off. They don't want to run new subscribers off by being pro themselves. But anybody else can be pro themselves. But the moment we act like we proud of some shit, motherfuckers get mad. I salute to you, Tania Marie. Dan Roy was such a unique boxer. Hate to see him going out like this. Yeah, I hate to see him go out like this. But I hated how he ended his career, boy. That shit was terrible. And Floyd ain't doing too much better with all these exhibitions and shit. And I'm gonna get to the Pacquiao shit, but yeah, Roy went out bad. Let me tell you something. I was looking at a clip the other day. I didn't realize how many times Roy got knocked out at the end of his career. I just didn't know. No, bro, I did not realize how many times Roy got slept. Man, he was fighting some white boy Russian, and you know what's sad? Roy got knocked out by this Russian, and now he got dual citizenship in Russia, helping Russian kids learn how to box and shit. Yeah, white boy Russian. Nobody even knew the white boy. Demir World, what's good with you, bro? I ain't seen you in a minute up in this motherfucker. Appreciate you coming through. Yeah. I just seen, I just seen Roy get knocked out by some Russian white boy. Nobody ever knew him. We never even saw him again. Roy was beating the dude up, and the boy called Roy. Roy fell asleep standing up. I'm telling you, bro, Roy went out bad, bro. That shit made me sad looking at that shit. Roy got knocked out by so many people at the end of his career. It was sad how he went out, though. But he's great, and shout out to him. I just don't want to see no fighter go out like that. Sleepy Eyes, what's good with you, man? Didn't Roy get knocked out 3 times in a row? Hey, Roy went out sad, bro. That shit was sad. I'm telling you, bro, I was just looking at him. He got knocked out by this Russian. I don't even know the Russian. Roy was whooping him. Russian caught him with a straight left. Roy went to sleep standing the fuck up, bro. It just, after being knocked out that many times, bro, you know, it almost remind me of that shit when when Holyfield by 58 and he fought that big old white boy. That white boy clipped him on the top of his shit. I'm gonna tell you something, Holyfield's son, they need their ass kicked for letting Holyfield fight at the age of 58, bro. That shit is sad, bro. But yeah, Roy went out sad, bro. And that's why I think he's so jealous of Floyd. Because Floyd didn't go out getting knocked out over and over and over again. I try to tell the world that we could never be more than friends. That motherfucker got knocked out over and over again. That shit was sad, bro. But Floyd, Floyd still got a smooth skin. Ain't no scars on him, no black eyes. And, cause you can tell when fighters done got beat up a lot. They face be fucked up. Roy ain't got no scratches, no nothing. And he got plenty goddamn money. So Roy is definitely jealous, bro. But you know what's sad? You would think Lomachenko is better than Floyd when you hear Roy Jones talk. I'm going to say that again. You would think Lomachenko, bro, is better than Floyd. Man. You heard Roy Jones when he talk about Lomachenko? Oh, Lomachenko, my favorite fighter. No, I'm going to tell you. See, Lomachenko, Ukrainian. Oh, man, and he fight for his country. Lomachenko. Bro, Roy Jones talk as if Lomachenko is better than Floyd motherfucking Mayweather. Dope and dog food. I swear, bro, it ain't enough jealousy in the world. Like I said, bro, this is a black issue, bro. Mainly black fighters hate on Floyd. He ain't hate on Lomachenko. Roy don't hate on Inoue. Roy love Inoue. He love Lomachenko. What's that motherfucker? Chocolatito. I remember when he was saying he was the best in the world over Andre Ward. I remember all that shit Roy used to say. I remember when Roy was a very good commentator. Make no mistake about it. Roy was a great commentator. Roy was a great fighter. Shout out to all that there. I don't want to try to discredit the man's career and all that there, but I gotta call out the hate, bro. You see this a lot. You see this shit a lot. Matter of fact, man, I'm gonna tell you some cold shit. Man, this shit is wild, bro. I noticed that a lot of these fighters, they be hating on a lot of these younger black fighters, bro. Just like when Sugar Ray Leonard when Sugar Ray Leonard picked Mikey Garcia over Earl Spence. It's a lot of shit. A lot of these black fighters, bro, they be hating on younger black fighters. Just like a lot of black fighters hated on Floyd, bro. Roy Jones never gave him his flowers. Bro, Mike Tyson's such a bitch. Mike Tyson said he used to go to every Floyd fight just hoping the boy lost. That's straight broad behavior. But listen, bro, this is Ray Mercer. I did this video when I first started my channel. When I heard Ray Mercer say this shit about Wilder, but bigged up Fury, this motherfucker said Fury is what boxing needs. Bro, this motherfucker's a cokehead. This motherfucker's on dope and dog food. Like, it's just wild, bro. When you look at our legends, they always big up non-black fighters and shit on the black fighter. Just dope. It ain't enough dope, and it damn sure ain't enough dog food. Listen to this shit Ray Mercer got to say, bro. This just a quick clip. Listen to this bullshit. This motherfucker was just, I'm talking about just on Fury nuts.
Have a moment here.
Yeah.
When I heard Ray Mercer say this shit, I was like, bro.
I just ask you about being inducted and your memories about, I worked with somebody that you worked with, Ken Adams.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, Ray Mercer made the Hall of Fame? I don't think he should have. Bro, I'm gonna tell you something. It's too easy to make the boxing hall. Jason Williams up in this goddamn thing, man. My brother from another mother, man. Appreciate you, bro, pulling up in this goddamn motherfucker. Yeah, I'm talking about goddamn me, Ray Mercer, when he made them comments about Wilder, but he praised Fury. Talking about Fury's a man of God, bro. This motherfucker snort cocaine, bro. You gonna big up a motherfucker that snort motherfucking cocaine and drank 40 ounces of Coke 45? Man, this motherfucker on. Man, listen, bro. Look at what Ray, and I'm just showing you how a lot of these legends and a lot of legendary black fighters, they hate on the younger black fighters, but they don't hate on the younger Mexican fighters. They don't hate on the young. All the old legends love anyway. All of them love Lomachenko, but when it came to Andre Ward, when it came to Terrence Crawford, they just now giving Terrence Crawford his flowers. Damn, Ray Mercer was your favorite heavyweight of all time? I liked Ray Mercer. I love that Lennox fight. Yeah, he tested the shit out of Lennox in that fight. That's a fight I like watching. And he beat the brakes off Tommy Morrison. Boy, that ref wasn't shit. Yeah, the way Ray Mercer did Tommy Morrison, god damn. But, no, Ray Mercer, when he fought Lennox, I like that fight.
Yeah.
What do you remember about tennis?
I remember that at first I didn't like him, but then I loved him at the end, man, and he got me the gold medal, man. To me, he's the best trainer that I've ever been with, right there, Kenny Adams.
He's hardcore, though, isn't he?
Yeah, but that's what you need when you're out there fighting. It's a fight. I mean, you don't need nobody telling you, hey, go and make pancakes and shit when you get mad, you know?
Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. He damn near put Tommy Morrison in a box. Yeah, like I said, that ref wasn't shit. I ain't gonna put. Yeah, that was one of the most vicious knockouts ever, bro. He hit him with like 20 straight shots, bro. Straight, all that shit hit straight chin. All that shit landed straight on his chin, bro. Like, he was knocked out the third punch. That motherfucker landed like 10 extra punches. Lived up to his name, Mercy. Yeah, he showed no fucking mercy. Yeah, that ref wasn't shit. I ain't bull.
What does it mean to you to be inducted in this Hall of Fame now? Because you're with a select group of people.
Well, this is the biggest thing for me right here, man. Me and my wife. I mean, I would never thought I'd be in the Battle Box Hall of Fame, but here we are.
Hey, real quick question though. How many of y'all do y'all think Ray Mercer belong in the Hall of Fame? That's a real quick question. Because I'm looking at it, I'm looking at his career. Now, I'm going to be honest, I'm not as familiar with Ray Mercer's career as I am Lennox, as I am Holyfield, as I am Tyson, as I am Larry Holmes. Yeah, I don't see it, bro. I don't see Hall of Fame in Ray Mercer, bro. He was just a tough competitor. You know, he ain't no different from like a Shannon Briggs to me. You know, he's just a tough competitor. He my favorite, and I say no. Yeah, bro. I'm like, bro, boxing is too easy to become a Hall of Fame. That's what I'm saying, bro. I did not know he was in the Hall of Fame, bro. Like, but I'm gonna say this though, on some black shit. Yeah, goddamn Arturo Gotti and what's the white boy he had them wars with? Them motherfuckers can make the Hall of Fame. Yeah, you goddamn right, Ray Mercer belong. Yeah, you can put Arturo Gotti in that shit. Yeah, bro, anybody belong in the Hall of Fame now. I'm telling you, bro, and they're going to have they're going to have Josh Taylor in the fucking Hall of Fame, and I don't think he belong. Yeah, he won undisputed. Yeah, he beat Jose Ramirez. He beat Victor Post. He beat a few good dudes, bro, but I don't think Josh Taylor's a Hall of Famer. It's a lot but I bet he make the Hall of Fame.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wait, just want to get your thoughts on the division today. Usyk beating Joshua. Now everybody wants to see that Fury fight. What do you think of that fight?
I like Tyson Fury. I think he's gonna whoop everybody ass.
Could he have hung in your day in the 90s?
Yeah, I think.
Just want to get your
Hold on,
thoughts
hold
on
on.
the division today. Usyk beating
Do you see how he was so quick to big up Fury? Oh, I like Tyson Fury. I like Tyson Fury.
Joshua. Now everybody wants to see that Fury fight. What do you think of that fight?
I like Tyson Fury. I think he's gonna whoop everybody ass.
Could he have hung in your day in the 90s?
Yeah, I think he can. Yeah.
Let me tell you something, bro. Fury. I'm gonna tell you something. Fury would have lost to a Fury would have lost to Hakeem Rockman. And Ray Mercer sure would have destroyed Fatback Fury because he can't get out of the way of an overhand right. Fatback Fury, bro. What's that motherfucker? That Lennox Lewis knocked out. That was a school teacher. What's the boy? What's that tall? I'm trying to think of that tall black heavyweight, bro. That Lennox Lewis knocked out. The boy was like 20-0 with 18 knockouts though. Why I can't fucking remember his name? Because I've seen every Lennox Lewis fight at least 3 times. Fury wouldn't have made it. No, he wouldn't have made it in the night. Bro, I'm trying to think of that black fighter that Lennox Lewis knocked out. I'm talking about stopped him. What was that black fighter? He was like 6'7". He was real tall. He was dark skinned. And he was like 20-0 with 18 knockouts. Type in the comments, bro. I can't remember his name. But he was like a football coach. He was some and he became a boxer late. He was like 20-0 with 18 knockouts, bro. Anybody that remember that fight, Lennox Lewis knocked out this tall, dark-skinned dude. He was 20-0 with like 18 knockouts. And he was like a fan favorite. The fans loved him. And Lennox beat the brakes off his ass.
Joshua. Now everybody wants to see that Fury fight. What do you think of that fight?
I like Tyson Fury. I think he's gonna whoop everybody ass.
Could he have hung in your day in the 90s?
Yeah, I think he can. I think he can. Yeah.
He's not just because sometimes people.
He's a real deal, man. He's fighting for a cause.
Bro, you the fucking truth. Goddamn Jason Williams up in this goddamn thing. Hey, listen, bro. Hey, man, listen, bro. That's his fucking name, bro. Michael Grant. Michael Grant would have beat the brakes off Fatback. Fatback Fury would have had a tooth in there. Hey, Fatback Fury would have had a tooth and nail fight with a goddamn Michael Grant. And Shannon Briggs would have stopped him. See, motherfuckers play. Shannon Briggs got top 3 first round knockouts in the history of boxing. Shannon Briggs was a beast. And he stood toe to toe with George Foreman. Shannon Briggs was something. Shannon Briggs would have stopped Fury, in my opinion. But yo, Fatback Fury would have had a tooth and nail fight with a goddamn Michael Grant. That's his name.
Man, that he believes in, man. He gives all his money to I think yeah.
He's not just because sometimes people.
He's a real deal, man. He's fighting for a cause, man, that he believes in, man. He gives all.
Did you hear that sucker shit though that Ray Mercer said? Fatback Fury, cokehead Fatback, Colt 45, Kentucky Deluxe drinking ass Fatback Fury. He fight for a cause, man. Why don't you fight for a fucking cause? I hate when black people do that shit. We always want a big, and Fatback Fury don't fight for a motherfucking thing. He fight for his next fix. That motherfucker still snorting powder. Yeah, I seen him at the Fabio Warley fight. Yeah, that motherfucker eyes be bucked like a motherfucker. Yeah, Fatback Fury ain't never stopped snorting. Boy ain't never stopped snorting. But Ray Mercer over here capping. Tyson Fury, he fight for something. He fight for a cause. What the fuck kind of cause he fight for? I swear to God, bro, when non-black fighters go through some bullshit ass so-called mental health and they get on dope and dog food, we cry for that shit. We didn't cry for Whitney, we didn't cry for Michael Jackson, we didn't cry for Prince, and we damn sure didn't cry for Bobby Brown.
His money to homeless people. You can't. How you gonna hit a guy like that? I love that guy.
This motherfucker said he loved Fatback. Bro, you never even met the white boy. Bitch. I say, bro, self-hate, bro. That's why I don't want to ever lose my sauce. I don't ever want to get caught up in just talking boxing, bro. No, bro, this shit is all racial. No, bro. Hell no. We ain't finna just talk fair boxing around this motherfucker. So if you're looking for some fair boxing, this ain't the place for you, bro. Because ain't shit fair when it come to us. Listen to this shit. I love Tyson Fury. I love Tyson. That motherfucker sound like that big old black motherfucker on, what's that shit? Yeah, The Longest Yard. What's the big black motherfucker? I love Michael. Remember the big old...
Usyk beating Joshua. Now everybody wants to see that Fury fight. What do you think of that fight?
I like Tyson Fury. I think he's gonna whoop everybody ass.
I like Tyson Fury. He fights for something right. I love Tyson Fury. I love Michael.
Could he have hung in your day in the 90s?
Yeah, I think he can.
Hey, but watch how he talk when they mention Wilder, though.
Yeah, I think yeah.
He's not just because sometimes people.
He's a real deal, man. He's fighting for a cause, man, that he believes in, man. He gives all.
I want to know what cause is Fatback Fury fighting for, bro. I want to know what is this cause, because we've never heard of it. You talking about the boy fighting for a cause? What is the cause? What kind of foundation is he donating to? What kind of foundation do he have for the youth? I ain't never heard of Fatback Fury fighting for nothing. That motherfucker be drunk at every goddamn fight.
To homeless people, you can't. How you gonna hit a guy like that?
Because sometimes people.
He's a real.
He fighting for homeless people. I ain't never seen Fatback Fury do shit for homeless people.
I think he's gonna whoop everybody ass.
Could he have hung in your day in the 90s?
Yeah, I think he can. I think he can. Yeah.
He's not just because sometimes people.
Let me tell you something, bro. Chris Bird would have beat the brakes off Fatback Fury. Chris Bird, Hussein Rodman would have beat the brakes off Fatback Fury. We ain't even finna talk about Riddick Bowe. We ain't even gonna talk about Riddick Bowe. We ain't even gonna name Holyfield. Crucial content up in this goddamn thing, straight from the goddamn shop. What's up, man? Welcome in the goddamn building. What's good, man? yeah, talking about, I love Tyson Fury. That motherfucker sounded slowed in a bit. That motherfucker sounded like that motherfucker on the longest yard. I love Michael.
He's a real deal, man. He's fighting for a cause, man, that he believes in, man. He gives all his money to homeless people. You can't. How you gonna hit a guy like that?
This fool said he give all his money to homeless people. Dope and dog food. How the fuck you know where his money going to? This is how we vouch for a white boy, though. I'm telling you, bro, self-hate is at an all-time high. This motherfucker said Fatback Fury, drunk-ass, coke-sniffing Fatback Fury, give all his money to homeless people. He give all his money. We ain't never seen a video of Fatback Fury passing out money, and the motherfucker done made over $200 million. This motherfucker on dope and dog food.
He gives all his money to homeless people.
He's not just because sometimes people.
He's a real deal, man. He's fighting for a cause, man, that he believes in, man.
He fighting for a cause, man.
All his money to homeless people.
Not just because sometimes people.
He's a real deal, man. He's fighting for a cause, man, that he believes in, man. He gives all his money to homeless people. You can't. How you gonna hit a guy like that? I love that guy.
And lastly, Ray.
I love that guy. You don't even know him, bro. You don't even know him, Ray Mercer. You never met him, bro. You don't even know him, but you love him. But watch this, though.
Wilder coming back, our American heavyweight coming back. And lastly, Ray, Wilder coming back, our American heavyweight coming back on the 15th. Is it hard to come back from a KO loss?
No, what's hard to come back is you gotta learn how to fucking box before you come back.
Thank you, Ray.
You see what that motherfucker said about Wilder? You gotta learn how to fucking box before you come back. I'm talking about that motherfucker. And then he stormed off. That motherfucker walked off the stage. That motherfucker did a David Rupp and dropped the mic and left the goddamn stage. You gotta learn how to fight. But I love Tyson Fury. He fight for a righteous cause. He get back to the home. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, black people, bro, these older black fighters ain't shit. Like I said, bro, Roy Jones got dual citizenship in Russia. He out there helping them Russian white babies box. Yeah, he got a few black fighters. He got Kevin Newman. He got a few black fighters he trained, bro. But I'm just showing you how these older black fighters, bro, they don't look out for the youth. And when it comes to us fighting a non-black fighter, most of these legends, they're going to pick the non-black fighter like Sugar Ray Leonard picked Mikey Garcia over Earl Spence. So, nah. Man, I seen James Toney. Remember the video of James Toney helping Caleb Plant? This is what we fucking do. James Toney trying to show Caleb Plant how to be slick. That shit didn't work, though. That shit don't work. Like I said, bro, Breadman tried to show Caleb Plant all the slick shit. That shit just didn't work, bro. But anyway, it is what it is. I ain't finna stay on Ray Mercer. Just the whole point I'm making is Roy Jones is a hater, bro. You hate on Floyd, bro. Any other culture, bro, would be proud and appreciate the greatness of Floyd, bro. He just great, bro. He just great. He great, and he better than you, bro. He's clearly better than you, bro. Everybody know that. You rarely hear somebody say Roy Jones is better than Floyd. Not better, bro. We just always say, oh, a prime Roy Jones was a problem. Yeah, before he started getting knocked out, I ain't gonna lie though. Roy Jones in his prime, yeah, he was a problem. Yeah, before he started getting knocked out by no-name fighters, yeah, the boy was a problem. That's all you hear us say. But I ain't never heard nobody say Roy Jones better than Floyd. So just stop it, bro. And yeah, you try to big up Sugar Ray Leonard and all that stuff. It's a lot of black fans. It's a selection of black fans that love bigging up Sugar Ray Leonard and Tommy Hearns and Hagler, but try to shit on Floyd. Another thing I want to make a point about, I'm gonna tell you some real shit because I want to get back to resumes. A lot of people been telling me when I say that Boost is number 2 on my pound for pound list. I got Abdullah Mason number 5. I got Shushu number 4. But I might have to switch Shushu and Abdullah. I might have to move Shushu to 5 and Abdullah to 4 once he win his world title. Tough fight though with Sam Noakes. A lot of people think I'm crazy for having Abdullah Mason number 5 on my pound for pound list. It's strictly off the eye test. I'm one of them. Pound for pound, I'm always picking Roy. And like a Florida boy. Oh, yeah, you is from Florida. Yeah. Hold on. You picking Roy over Floyd? No, doping, dog. Nah. He just didn't have the ring IQ. But just tremendous athletic abilities, a special talent. Absolutely, that's who Floyd was. He just didn't have the ring IQ. I'm telling you, bro, he was getting outboxed by the boy before he got disqualified in that fight. He was getting outboxed. You ain't never seen Floyd get outboxed. It ain't never been a fighter I've seen Roy get outboxed by a lesser fighter. You ain't never seen Floyd get outboxed. Roy Jones could be outboxed, bro. Roy Jones, Michael Nunn could have beat Roy Jones. Michael Nunn could have beat Roy Jones, bro. Slick, fast. Yeah, bro, he would have struggled. Yeah, you biased. That's that Florida shit. Yeah, you biased to the motherfucker. Yeah, at least you admit it, though. See, a lot of people don't admit it. At least you admit it. No, bro. I want to get back to what I'm saying about resumes really don't matter, bro. It's really off the eye test. Sugar Ray Robinson is considered the greatest fighter of all time, but he was just beating up a bunch of white boys. But it's just what we saw. It's the sauce we saw, bro. And we didn't even get to see Sugar Ray Leonard in his 20s. We saw him in his 30s. And even in his 30s, after 10 years of his career, he still looked like the greatest thing we ever seen. But he was just beating up a bunch of slow-foot white boys. Yeah, Sugar Ray Robinson wasn't beating no hellified. Yeah, that boy beat Jake LaMotta. He beat a couple fighters, and he fought Jake LaMotta like 5 times, and he lost to Jake LaMotta. Yeah, he fought some fighters, but for the most part, a lot of them dudes was some no-name, and they wasn't no hellified fighters. It's the sauce we saw. A lot of people Ali fought before when he was Cassius Clay, and he was coming up. He got outboxed by Kawasaki. Come on, Sleepy. Roger was 67 years old. What that motherfucker say in the barbershop on Coming to America? He beat Joe Louis. Joe Louis was 76 goddamn years old. Roger was 75 years old when he fought Joe Kawasaki. Bro, we not finna do that. We not finna do that. Up in my motherfucking establishment. Nah, we not finna do that. We is not finna give Joe Kawasaki credit for beating a goddamn 47-year-old Roy Jones that done been knocked out by 12 times. No, pimping, no. And I thought Roy was done. But yeah, he was done, bro. Yeah, sleepy eyes, you tripping around this motherfucker. And I thought Bernard Hopkins beat, Joe Kawasaki, that's a white boy that, I can't stand Joe Kawasaki, because he fought our legends when they was old, bro. I can't stand Joe Kawasaki. Yeah, the boy, he threw a lot of volume. Yeah, the boy had heart. No, man, no, bro. You got to be prime black fighters to be great to me. He didn't fight them in their prime. I swear, bro, they be big up in Joe Kawasaki. He was all right, though. But yeah, the point I'm making about the eye test. Everything is based off the eye test. It ain't all about who you fought, bro. If you take away 4 fighters off Sugar Ray Leonard's resume, his resume damn near ain't shit. That's only 4 fighters. Benitez, Duran, Hagler, Hearns. 4 fighters. Yeah, I'm just joking with you, sleepy eyes. You could. But yeah, I'm telling you, bro, boxing is based off the eye test. It's based on... Roy Jones did not really fight nobody. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. That Benoit Hopkins fight with Roy Jones, that first fight, the second fight was horrible. That first fight with Roy Jones and Benoit Hopkins, it wasn't very entertaining. You know what I mean? When Roy Jones fought James Toney, a Big Mac, when he was on them Big Macs with that extra Big Mac sauce and that goddamn 4-piece nugget with the goddamn cookies and cream McFlurry, with that goddamn McFlurry on the side, with that extra goddamn Big Mac sauce. Nah, bro. And that fight wasn't too exciting. Outside a little bullshit knockdown in the second round. Nah, bro. Roy Jones did not beat no hellified dudes. It's just and it ain't his fault. He was in a fucked up era. But it's just the eye test why we say he's so great. It's nobody Roy Jones beat that make us say he's so great. It was the eye test. It was strictly the eye test. Joe did, and he was highly overrated. Yeah, he was highly overrated. I mean, he was good though for a UK fighter, but he couldn't fuck with this sauce. Bro, boxing has been based off the eye test since the beginning of time. Cassius Clay, before he fought Sonny Liston, bro, we were just going off the eye test. We were just going off the eye test. It's a lot of fighters, bro. Every fight, it's been off the eye test. We've been basing fight. Pernell Whitaker, I got him top 5, bro, but he didn't beat a lot of hellified fighters. Yeah, he beat Chavez. They gave him a draw. He beat Roger Mayweather. I mean, he beat some fighters, bro, but he don't have no deep resume like that. It's the eye test with Pernell Whitaker. So I'm saying that with a lot of fighters, bro. When you look, and I'm gonna tell you, and I'm finna, and last but not least, Floyd Mayweather, I got him top 3 pound for pound. It ain't off who he beat. There is nobody Floyd has ever beat that made me say he top 3. It ain't who he beat, it's how good he looked doing it. Floyd Mayweather, I got him top 3 off the eye test. I'm finna tell you some wild shit. Benoit Hopkins got better wins than Roy Jones. Benoit Hopkins, I'm gonna say that again. He got better wins than Roy Jones, but I still got I think Roy Jones better. And I really like Benoit Hopkins. Benoit Hopkins got better wins. Man, he beat a fucking prime. He gave Felix Trinidad his first loss. He beat the brakes off Tarver. He beat Winky Wright, and I didn't like that fight. It was terrible. He was holding like a motherfucker. Holding on. What you got to do when love's wrong, and there's no lie. No, bro. Benoit Hopkins beat better competition than Roy did. And he stopped Oscar De La Hoya to the body. Yeah, B-Hop got better wins than Roy Jones, but I still think Roy Jones better. But I still think B-Hop had a higher ring IQ than Roy. He just wasn't better than Roy. If I had to pick prime for prime, I'm going to pick Roy, but Benoit Hopkins got a better resume. You know what I mean? So resumes don't always matter. And I'm going to tell you another thing. Benoit Hopkins beats everybody that's on Floyd. I can name several fighters that beat everybody on Floyd Mayweather resume. Floyd Mayweather resume, it ain't all that, bro. He went 50-0. He fought good fighters, but you know, I think Winky Wright can beat everybody on Floyd Mayweather resume. I think Benoit Hopkins beats everybody on Floyd Mayweather resume. I think Terrence Crawford beats everybody on Floyd Mayweather resume. Pernell Whitaker beats everybody on Floyd Mayweather resume, bro. It's a lot of fighters that will beat the brakes off all these fighters, all 50 opponents that Floyd beat, bro. It ain't his resume, it's the eye test. So this is what I'm explaining, bro. Let's just not forget how important the eye test is a factor in judging fighters, bro. It's the eye test. Yeah, we done it with Usyk. Yeah, before he ever won a heavyweight title, he was already on the pound for pound list. Why? This the eye test. Not for me, but for the boxing world. Eye test. Inoue was top 3 pound for pound before he ever beat Cool Boy. Eye test. That's all they go off. But once we get the eye test and some shit for our fighters, man, he ain't proved nothing. It's a lot of fighters ain't proved nothing, bro. Better Beef been on the pound for pound list for 7 goddamn years. Before he ever fought Bivol, before he ever fought anybody, Better Beef been on the pound for pound list. They go off eye test, bro. It's just when it come to us, we act like eye tests don't exist. So we been going off the eye test. Once again, bro, I can name several fighters that can beat every fighter on Floyd's Mayweather resume. So it ain't about the resume. It's about what we saw. It's about Floyd's greatness. It's about what you looking at when you watching it. When you watch Floyd Mayweather fight, you gotta say, bro, he at least top 5. I got him top 3. When you watch Floyd, it's when you watch him. It's the sauce that you see. So yeah, but yeah, I could put Roy Jones top 10. But now, and some people got Roy Jones top 5. I ain't mad at that because in his prime, he was that good. I just could never put him over Floyd. I could never put him over Floyd. But like I said, bro, Roy Jones, he can shit on Floyd. And you know what the biggest thing Roy Jones said about Floyd that I really don't like? He say, Floyd Mayweather didn't take no risks. Because he was like, yeah, I like Terrence Crawford because he take risks. Floyd didn't take no risks. Floyd didn't take no risk. Floyd Mayweather never took no risk. Floyd spent his whole career fighting dudes bigger than him. He didn't take no risk. Like, bro, it just the hate be real, but the love be fake, bro. The hate is so fucking obvious, bro. The hate is so fucking obvious, bro. It's just sad, bro. Like, but when you ask Roy about Lomachenko, they're one of my favorite fighters. No, I'm telling you. Can't tell me nothing about Lomachenko. See, because I said before, even when the boy lost to Orlando Salido, he was hitting him with shots behind the head and he roughed the boy up. I still knew he was going to be great. So I told y'all he was going to be rigging down. And when he beat Walter, see, Lomachenko, he's great. In a way, it's great. Floyd ain't great, though. I'm telling you, when you hear Roy Jones talk, you would think Lomachenko is better than Floyd Mayweather. So, and I'm going to say this, though. I'm hearing that Floyd is finna fight Pacquiao. I don't like it. Let me tell you something, bro. I just wish we leave Pacquiao alone. Let that boy. I thought the boy was gonna be the president. Yeah, I thought the boy was trying to be the president. Yeah, I thought your ass was trying to be the goddamn president of the Philippines. You want to be the first fighter to become a goddamn president. Bro, stick to politics. I am sick of Pacquiao. I don't want to see the boy fight no more. I just don't want to see him fucking fight no more, bro. What the fuck is we so still interested in Floyd? The boy fought the sorriest champion at welterweight, and your ass still lost, bro. Goddamn, Floyd. I'm tired of black fighters saving non-black fighters. Now, I'm finna give you an example of what I'm talking about. A year ago, I thought man was about to fight Roller. Yeah. Nah, bro. Now Floyd, this shit with Floyd and Netflix. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I'm sick of Netflix because all they do is support clown ass fights, bro. Netflix, y'all full of shit. Y'all don't promote no real fights. See, Earl Spence versus Terrence Crawford should have been on Netflix. All y'all do is promote circus ass fights. Now, true enough, Canelo versus Terrence Crawford was not a circus fight, but Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao, bro. We don't care about that fight. That shit is long gone. That shit is over with. The thrill is gone. Even white folks, even mainstream media admit that Floyd was just better than Pacquiao. Only person still lying is Max Kellerman. Floyd, he's great, but he's not greater than Manny Pacquiao. See, Manny Pacquiao fought the fights when they was in their prime. Floyd waited, and, Max Kellerman be hating like a motherfucker. You finna get me triggered on Pac. Man, fuck Pacquiao. And I think the boy was on dope and dog food. Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, any motherfucker can move up 30 pounds and you start hitting harder. Yeah, it's some dope and it's some goddamn dog food. It's some shit in the water. But listen, what I'm trying to say is, I'm tired of black fighters saving non-black fighters, bro. A year ago, Ryan was the hottest fighter on the planet coming off that Devin Haney shit. He was the hottest fucking fighter. How many people talking about Ryan? Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Ain't nobody talking about Ryan. But he was the hottest thing a year ago. Because he was fighting Devin, bro. Ryan is only hot when his name is attached to a black fighter, Tank and Devin. Now that he ain't fighting no black fighter, ain't nobody talking about Ryan. This is why nobody worried. Ain't nobody worried. But listen, though, they'll tell you Ryan the biggest star in boxing. They can talk all about the Instagram followers. Who the fuck is talking about Ryan and who he gonna fight next? Nobody cares unless it's a black fighter. And this is why I hope, because I think Devin gonna beat Norman, but Devin talking about he want to fight Ryan after Norman. You gonna bring him back to the spotlight. If Devin get to trying to call out Ryan after he beat Norman and bring his name, he gonna be right back to hottest thing, and you're gonna put him. You're saving him, but don't nobody do that for us. And that's what I think Floyd doing with Manny Pacquiao. Ain't nobody worried about Pacquiao, but now that Floyd fighting him, you done resurrected him. You did the same thing Wilder did to Fatback Fury when the motherfucker was behind a abandoned building, snorting powder and drinking Colt 45s, 40 ounce. Like, that motherfucker was drinking Blue Bull 40 ounces and shit. This motherfucker was drinking Steel Reserve 211, goddamn me. What you know about them goddamn Steel Reserve? hey, when I was younger, I tried a Steel Reserve one time. Boy, I started throwing them as soon as I drunk that shit. Yeah, fucking with some old heads in the projects. Motherfucker done dared me to drink that Steel Reserve. Boy, I started throwing up like a motherfucker. But yeah, no, bro, I don't like that we always saving fighters, bro. And don't nobody save us. Floyd is saving Pacquiao. Now Pacquiao gonna be the most talked about thing. Now Philippine, now they gonna act proud. You're gonna see all the Philippine flags. You're gonna see all that and Mexicans riding with Pacquiao. You're gonna see all this shit. 211. Yeah, that goddamn 211 still. Let me tell you something. That's the strongest bird. That Blue Bull and that goddamn Steel Reserve. Hey, anybody drank that, boy, you might as well drink some goddamn airplane fuel. You might as well drink some jet fuel. Your ass can drink that goddamn 211. You a bad boy. You got a strong stomach. I'm telling you, I drunk that shit one time. Boy, I started throwing up like old heads was laughing at it. Look at you, youngster. Hey, what you motherfuckers know about that goddamn bootleg, though? I ain't bullshit. Hey, I remember my first time drinking that goddamn bootleg, boy. It was broad daylight in the summertime. Yeah, one of my homies handed me a cup. I was like, damn, what's this, some water? He was like, nah, bro, this that bootleg. So I took a big swig. He said, no, just sip that shit. Hey, I took a big swig of that shit. Boy, I was drunk all day. Yeah, I was drunk all day. Boy, motherfucker done sweated a whole goddamn swimming pool out there. Yeah, they're fucking around with that goddamn bootleg and shit. But I don't drink no more. Nah, I don't drink. But yeah, that goddamn 211. Boy, your ass got a stomach on you if you can drink that shit. But yeah, I done talked enough shit. Let me, cause I ain't never heard this interview. This interview with Roy Jones on with old Akin Barack. Talking shit about Floyd, but let me see what he got to say. But yeah, Roy Jones, bro, it's okay to not like a fighter. It's okay to have a few, but it's always black fighters hating on each other. But you don't have no problem bigging up Lomachenko. You don't have no problem bigging up Usyk. You don't have no problem bigging up anyway. So it's just a major problem with us, bro, as a people, bro. We scared to be proud of each other. We scared to show pride in who the fuck we are. So that's just all it is, bro. Just a bunch of self-hate. That's all it is, bro. Like I said, I'm going to say it once again. When Mexicans and Canelo go, Viva Mexico! Boy, the whole goddamn crowd, Viva Mexico! You motherfuckers stole flags every goddamn word. But as soon as a black man say, hey, this for my people, I'm proud of it, oh, he racist. When black people act like we proud of each other, he racist. Why you race baiting? Why you singling out black people? Why can't you love everybody? Everybody want black folks to love everybody because you motherfuckers want us to spend with everybody. So like I said, it's okay for the Ukrainian to wave his flag. It's okay for everybody to wave their flags and talk about how proud they is for their people. When it come to us, we can only be, we got to section ourselves off to a city. We can only be happy for the people of Philly. We can't say black people or we racist. But anyway, let me play this Roy Jones shit. But yeah, bro, it's just too much hate, bro. It's just too obvious. It's too plain to see, bro. I'm talking about Roy is out here just hating, bro. It's just obvious hate, bro. And you were so good as a fighter, bro. You don't have to be a hater, bro.
Another one. It's the ring champs, and we're sitting down with our guy, your favorite fighter's favorite fighter, Mr. Roy Jones.
What's happening, man, brother? How y'all doing?
Good, man.
Good. Thank you.
Lots to talk about, a lot going on in the sport. I want to get right into the pack.
Oh, real quick question. Type this in the comments. How many of y'all think Antonio Tarver is a Hall of Famer? Because I don't. Yeah, you beat Roy, but you really wasn't shit to me. Yeah, Tarver really wasn't shit, bro. You beat Roy. I'm tired of fighters getting in the Hall of Fame off one win. That's just like with Fatback Fury. Motherfuckers still trying to live off that Klitschko shit, bro. Klitschko wasn't shit. And no Wilder wins was suspect, bro. It's a lot of speculation, but I bet you Fatback Fury be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Yeah, hell no, he ain't no Hall of Famer. Yeah, but Tarver might. I think Tarver already went to the Hall of Fame. I'm telling you, bro, the boxing Hall of Fame, it is too easy to make it, bro. It's too easy to make the Hall of Fame, bro. It's just too fucking easy, bro. But yeah, I'm telling you, bro, you gonna see Anthony Joshua in the Hall of Fame. you gonna see all kind of fighters in the fucking Hall of Fame, bro. Man, it just anybody can make the fucking Hall of Fame. I got another name for you motherfuckers. How many of you motherfuckers think Sergey Kovalev should be in the Hall of Fame? I don't. But I do think he was the truth in his prime. But you didn't beat Andre Ward. You didn't fight Adonis Stevenson. But yeah, Andre Ward, for sure Hall of Famer. Bro, my Hall of Fame for all sports is tough. I don't think Tracy McGrady is a Hall of Fame. Bro, I used to fuck with Tracy McGrady heavy. And I understand your point. Tracy McGrady, he didn't have longevity. But I'm going to tell you, though. Tracy McGrady, when he was on his shit, hey, when that motherfucker dunked on Sean Bradley, cause I used to be a hell of a Mavericks fan. Remember old tall, weak ass Sean? Sean Bradley is the tallest, weakest motherfucker. That motherfucker was 7'8", weak. That motherfucker legs. That motherfucker didn't have no. I'm talking about that motherfucker didn't have no. The boy was light in the ass. The boy was just like, but yeah, I remember Tracy McGrady dunked on goddamn me, Sean Bradley. I was mad in the motherfucker. But yeah, I used to fuck with Tracy McGrady. He just didn't have longevity.
Man, right, the legend, the Hall of Famer now. You share that title with him. 46 years old. If anybody can be this age and upset, you know, a guy like Barrios, a younger guy, is it Manny? Could it be Manny?
It's definitely Manny, and the reason being is because Manny is never stationary. Right. Manny is always on the move. You understand me? What has happened in boxing is a lot of people have lost the art of footwork. Right. You understand me? Not many people have footwork. Right. So if you see a guy go out and box like you'll never see in today's time too often, a guy go out and box like Sugar Leonard boxed Marvin Hagler. Right. He moved around, he fought when it was time, he moved when it was time. He understood how to use the whole ring to get a victory. Now guys don't do that. Pac-Man, fortunately, is one of those guys who knows how to use the ring. So he don't stand in just one place and fight. With that being said, if his legs can hold up for 12 rounds, he's the guy to do it.
So I'm glad you said that, because I understand William Skull, when he fought Canelo, that was bad. That was too much movement.
That's too much movement.
Now, but that was bad. It was worse than when it was Lara and Canelo. That was...
Yeah, bro. Roy Jones is on dope and dog for talking about Manny Pacquiao used the whole ring, bro. What the fuck happened when he got knocked out by Marquez? Bro, and another thing, Pacquiao had no defense, bro. But you know, that's when motherfuckers started lying. You know, Manny Pacquiao, his offense is his defense. But when black fighters get hit in the mouth like Pacquiao, he get hit too much.
It's horrible, but now that people are saying this no running thing, no other fighter be running. No fighters not running, they're moving. So how do you feel about when people call that run?
Some fighters run.
Skull was
the only runner.
Skull was bad. Not like that, bro.
So
that was horrible.
So the way I feel about that is like this. Even though you run, at some point you gotta make a stand. You can't run from me all night and say you beat me.
You know, another thing why we talking about Roy Jones, you know, I don't think he's a very good trainer. Because Roy Jones tried to train every fighter to fight like him in his prime. That's why he want them all to fight like him. I noticed that. But, you know, a lot of people, this is why I say, I value who you fight more so than weight classes. Now, weight classes is very important. Weight classes is very important, but it's more so about who you fight. Get what I'm saying? Cause they try to pull that shit with Roberto Duran. They try to excuse him getting knocked out by Tommy Hearns. They excuse him by getting outboxed for 12. I think Hagler won every round against Duran. But you know what they try to say? Well, Duran was too small, and it's about the weight divisions. That's why he greater than Hagler, Sugar Ray Leonard, and Tommy Hearns, because he went up more weight division. Dope and dog food. See, they try to play that weight division. And I'm just going to be honest. A lot of people try to say Roy Jones is so great and he top 5 because he won the heavyweight title. Dope and dog food. Listen, I think it was great that you won the heavyweight title, but bro, you beat Ruiz. You beat a slow foot Mexican. I'm talking about, boy, I call Fatback Fury Fatback. That motherfucker had fat back on top of fat back on. Yeah, old Ruiz, that motherfucker was slow. That motherfucker was rhinoceros slow. I ain't but that motherfucker was slow than a motherfucker. Bro, it'd have been a difference you had to beat a prime Lennox Lewis, a prime Holyfield. Now, Roy Jones did say he offered a fight to Holyfield. He said Holyfield ducked him. I don't know if that's true or not. But yeah, bro, Ruiz, it was a good win, but he was tailor-made for you, bro. So that's why I don't value weight divisions as much as the opponents you fight.
You understand where I'm coming from? So it's like there's running, but like even Sugar Ray Leonard, and that's probably to me one of the better fights ever of showing you about timing and knowing how to pick spots to make your stand at. And not
Sugar Ray Leonard against Hagler?
Yes.
Yes.
He didn't run from Hagler all night. He moved till he got in a position.
Mm-hmm.
He stayed away from Hagler. When he got ready, he stood down and dealt with Hagler. When he got ready, he got up and moved. He fought when he wanted to fight.
Right.
But he did fight. And when he fought, it was out of this world. Yeah. He threw 8, 12, 13 punch combinations.
He won that fight. Even though people...
Nah. Yeah, I thought Sugar Ray Leonard won that fight. But if we're going to be honest, a lot of people thought Hagler won. Not only that, I don't remember what round it was. Might have been a 7th round. It was a round in that fight. Salute to you, Jessica. Salute to you. Appreciate you pulling up, and I appreciate the support. It was a point in that Sugar Ray Leonard and Hagler fight. I think it was the 7th round. Hagler damn near stopped Sugar Ray Leonard. See, a lot of people don't talk. That's one of the reasons why I do give Sugar Ray Leonard credit for weathering the storm. He damn near got stopped by Hagler. I want to say it was in the 7th round. But yeah, a lot of people think Hagler won. I thought Sugar Ray Leonard barely pulled it off, but that wasn't just a clear win. A lot of people thought Hagler won because Hagler was mad in the motherfucker after that decision.
Some people would say that
after a layoff, but the word running has a bad connotation.
I know you feel Sugar Ray won the fight.
That's right.
I'm a Sugar Ray Leonard fan too. Don't get it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But after going back and rewatching it,
right,
Sugar Ray did a great job of convincing the crowd or the audience that he didn't have a chance before he went in there. So if he survived, most of us think he won. Because he set out 5 years, which made it look like you fighting the beast at that time.
Right, boogeyman.
Yeah, you fighting the boogeyman after
moved up in weight.
After a 5-year layoff and moving up in weight. That makes us all say.
But also, Sugar Ray Leonard was smart. They try to act like Floyd was the only one who picked certain fights. Sugar Ray Leonard saying how Hagler struggled with against Mugabe. Hagler had a tough fight with old Mugabe. Yeah, it wasn't until he saw that Mugabe performance. And in that performance, even though Hagler stopped Mugabe, you could tell that Hagler wasn't in his prime no more. He was still good, but he wasn't as dangerous as he was. So Sugar Ray Leonard picked the perfect time to fight Hagler. And you still struggle, and a lot of people still think Hagler won.
He gonna get killed. Right. So if he don't get killed, he wins.
He wins.
In our eyes, right?
What about
wait. Wrong. Because this man been steadily dominating the whole time. This man been holding this weight class down since you left. So if you go back and look at it and judge it point for point, dominance for dominance, who had the most control, you would probably see it as a draw.
Right.
But the conception that he put on you before you went in there, if I survived this boogeyman, and then he went and did some magnificent stuff to the boogeyman. We ain't never seen anybody throw 30 punch combinations on the boogeyman.
Right.
He did that. So with the way he did it to impress us, it made us think he won that night. And that night, I would have gave it to him too.
And I'm just gonna say this, because a lot of people try to act like Sugar Ray Leonard is levels above Floyd. Listen, Sugar Ray Leonard is very great. Like Sugar Ray Leonard, you gotta have him top 10 for sure. I don't know if I got him top 5, but I definitely got him top 10. Sugar Ray Leonard wasn't better than Floyd to me. He was bigger than Floyd. He had faster hands. He was more athletic. Um, he showed more dog at times than Floyd. But I trust Floyd more, and I think Floyd was better because I just trust a smart fighter. And I think Floyd is one of the smartest fighters outside of Ali and Pernell Whitaker, bro. Floyd was just smarter. Floyd is the greatest fighter I've ever seen at making adjustments. Sugar Ray Leonard didn't make the kind of adjustments that Floyd made. Sugar Ray Leonard made a lot of mistakes. People don't talk about that. I think Sugar Ray Leonard was great, but he made way more mistakes defensively than Floyd made. No. So I think Floyd was better than Sugar Ray Leonard. A lot of people try to act like, especially people from the old days, and try to act like, no, my era better than yours. I got Floyd over Sugar Ray Leonard. He was just too smart. But I'm not saying he's levels above Sugar Ray Leonard. I just slightly pick him over Sugar Ray Leonard. He was just too smart, bro, and made adjustments on the fly, bro. Just very smart. Better defense. I just trusted his defense. A lot of times, Sugar Ray Leonard, like that shit that happened to Sugar Ray Leonard and the Roberto Duran fight in the first fight, that would have never happened to Floyd. You know, I see a lot of people, Duran would have destroyed Floyd. You on doping dog fool. When you look at what Sugar Ray Leonard did to Duran in the second fight, I thought he pretty much, shined on Duran. I thought he moved a little too much. I'm not gonna say the boy ran, but I thought he moved a little too much. I wish he had to punish Duran more. Roberto Duran's style does not match up well against Floyd. Tommy Hearns is a tougher style for Floyd than Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran was an underrated boxer. I thought he could box well, but he was a little too slow for Floyd. A little too slow. I see the Duran getting countered all night by Floyd.
I think that makes sense, right? But when I watched that fight, I was younger, I was a kid, and I didn't look at it from that perspective. I just watched the fight, and I think a lot of the rounds were stolen by Sugar Ray Leonard towards the end of the round. You can call it flurries or whatnot, but if a round is close and I give you a little bit more in the last 20 seconds, I'm going to give you that round. I thought it was a close fight. I still think Sugar Ray won.
Like I said,
Sugar Ray Leonard was good at that. I agree. He was throwing a lot of flurries at the end of the rounds with Hagler to try to convince the judges. Yeah, he was good with them goddamn flurries. I give him that. That motherfucker throw the shit out them flurries.
it was a close fight,
Right.
but he beat y'all by putting in y'all's head before y'all went in there. I shouldn't be in with this boogeyman.
Right. I was too young. I just wanted to see Sugar Ray win it.
Me too.
Let it win
Because I was a Sugar Ray fan.
Even when he fought Hearns and Hearns dropped him twice, I was like, when I heard draw, I was like, yes! But he lost.
But shifting back to Manny, Barrios, he's not a world-class fighter, right? But he is a world champion. But this is a young man's sport, right?
Your phone has no storage space.
But yeah,
Please clean up now. Storage full?
Would you be shocked if Manny were to win? Or should we expect the older man to just not have enough for Barrios?
Honestly speaking, nowadays with how things go, and with Manny being who Manny is, if Manny can get to 12 rounds, Manny gonna win the fight. If Barrios can hurt Manny early in the fight and not let him go 12 rounds, he might have a chance. But Manny has one of the bigger outputs for any fighter of any era.
Right.
He's a guy that don't mind throwing 3 and 4 and 5 punches at a time. He's not one of those guys that won't throw 4 or 5 punches if he see it. Yes.
I think that's a good point, Sleepy Eyes. Yeah, Floyd beat Canelo at 36. Leonard lost to Hector Camacho at 36. Yeah. Leonard just made more mistakes, bro. He wasn't as defensively responsible. I could see more fighters throughout history beating Sugar Ray Leonard than beating Floyd. Like, it's very few fighters in the history of boxing that I can see beating Floyd. I can see, Winky Wright would have been a hell of a goddamn fight for goddamn Sugar Ray Leonard. Mike McCallum would have been a hell of a fight for Sugar Ray Leonard. It's a lot of fight. Bernard Hopkins would have gave Sugar Ray Leonard a hell of a fight. So yeah, James Toney would have gave Sugar Ray Leonard a hell of a fight. I could see way more fighters giving Sugar Ray Leonard a tough fight versus giving Floyd a tough fight.
Jamie, so that being said, the only concern I have is how will his legs hold up? Because if his legs hold up, he gonna beat Barrios. If his legs don't hold up, then Barrios weak.
And that was my next question because Pacquiao's last fight against Ugas, he didn't have the same legs. You remember like the last part of Pacquiao's career, he was running literally before the fight, meaning an hour before the fight, he's on a treadmill trying to loosen up his legs, So he didn't have those same legs against Ugas. Now that Pacquiao, 4 years later, if he comes in, I don't see how he beats Barrios. But if the 4-year layoff was good for him, then he should be able to win.
And that's why we all want to see the fight.
Yeah.
Because if the layoff gave him time to rejuvenate himself, hence George Foreman. His layoff gave him a chance to let himself rejuvenate. He came back and won the heavyweight championship.
Only thing is, difference is that George don't have to move around that much, and I don't think.
But what I'm saying, when I say rejuvenate, I mean for George, it was his mental that needs to rejuvenate.
Right.
For Pacquiao, it's his body physical that needs to rejuvenate. Either way, the rejuvenation can work or it cannot work.
I love Manny, but I'm gonna go on a limb and say that I don't think Manny has enough to beat a young guy like Barrios. Obviously, if this fight was years ago, it'd be a wash.
Because I know what it takes to be a Manny.
Right.
I know that if anybody can pull it back up, it would be Manny.
It would be him. What up, Fight Fam? It's your boy Ak, and we always have some.
This fool gonna say if anybody can do it, Manny can do it. Just look at the respect Roy Jones has for Manny versus the respect he has for Floyd. You can just see the hate, bro.
Great fights coming your way, and we had to team up with our guys at DraftKings, and it's Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios. So, Rock, people are talking, and there are some folks out there that feel that Manny Pacquiao could defy the rules of Father Time and beat the young Mario Barrios. I'm not sure I'm buying into it.
Who cares if he can beat Mario Barrios? The question first is, does he deserve the shot? Now, we can look at his long resume and say, oh, man, he's accomplished more than everybody else in boxing. He is a GOAT. He is a Hall of Famer, first ballot. We understand that. He's done so much in the sport. But for 4 years, he sat out, got better, his body's feeling great. But other guys have been competing, and maybe they deserve the spot before the legend Manny Pacquiao. So that's something that we have to question at first.
Maybe, but what he has accomplished and what he has given to the sport has brought him that opportunity, okay? He's grandfathered in, and we're going to see how he does against a young Barrios. I think this is young man's sport. I'm not sure he gets past Barrios.
No,
who knows?
And plus, we also got to judge it by his last performance. His last performance, he didn't have his legs against Ugas like he normally does. But Pacquiao with legs should give Barrios a problem.
This is going to be a fight you don't want to miss. I promise you that. So go see what DraftKings has to offer. Make sure you use the promo code ATSFights. The crown is yours. Go check out all that DraftKings has to offer via the app or the website. Join in on the fun right now. What you waiting for? Hey, you're moving too slow. Download the DraftKings app now. New customers, make sure you use the promo code ATSFights. Level up your fight night experience.
So the other day I was trying to cancel my Netflix. And
Bro, they sure keep talking about Pacquiao's legs and his legs. Swear to God. If his legs hold up.
I mean, let's address this now. Since we're talking about fighters of a certain age, there's some drama going on with you and Floyd Mayweather. I want to talk about it because I don't know where it stems from.
And I don't like how the media always like to play into when two black fighters are into it. They love to play into that old messy ass shit.
What? Because I don't remember you ever.
You did it.
No.
But when Devin pushed Loma at the weigh-in, the whole world screamed at Devin. Devin, why you push Loma? What you push him for, Devin? Devin, he didn't even do nothing to you, Devin. What you push him for? What are you pushing him for?
You did it. You did it. You called it. So.
But I didn't hear you say anything disrespectful about Floyd.
I never do. I'm not the disrespectful type of guy. That's not who I am. I'm the type of guy. The reason I'm not disrespectful is because when I say something, I'm ready to die for it. So if I say this, I'm ready to die for this. You understand me?
You stand on it.
I stand on it. You understand me? I'm not, like I said,
Hey, you remember that time, Roy Jones? Hey, Pookie, bro, what's good? Appreciate you coming up in this motherfucker. Hey, remember that time Roy Jones got into it with Fat Joe Neal? Roy Jones, hey, I was ready to die that night. Yeah, I remember that shit.
I don't think LeBron is not a great player. I'm not one of the greatest players of all time. But if you ask me, in your opinion, my opinion, which I'm entitled to, you think LeBron or Mike? I'm going to say Mike because I saw what Mike went through to get where he got. Mike still got 6 inches. You got 4. So, and you play a lot longer than Mike. So I got my own reason why I'm going to probably like Mike. I'm not saying just you're trash. No, you're not.
And he has better teams than Mike.
Yeah, of course. But I'm not saying you're not a great player.
Right.
I'm not saying you're not one of the top 5. Because you could be that. You feel me? And in most people's opinion, you probably are. Some people opinion you probably top 1. That's not, I can't say, oh, I'm right and everybody's wrong. No. That's just my opinion.
Right.
I'm entitled to my opinion. Right. But I will fight about my opinion.
Right.
So if you got a problem with my opinion, whoever,
right,
call my house. It ain't changed.
So
I wonder if Roy Jones, because Roy Jones said Floyd ain't top 5. I wonder if you got Pacquiao top 5. I bet that motherfucker got Lomachenko top 5.
So you ready to mix it up? What was your reaction when you saw his social media post?
I didn't ever see it. Just people kept telling me he said something. I still haven't seen it because if I see it, I want to go to his house now. I'm not that kind of dude. You feel I'm coming from?
Right,
I try to.
Roy Jones show be talking gangs. Tell me I go to Floyd Mayweather house. Bro, you ain't finna get past the goddamn gate.
Go and get better as I go. I try to become more of a regular person as you go in life because people are entitled to do what they want to do too.
Right.
So if you know it's gonna make you act a certain way, just don't look at it.
But what is it about? It seems like there might be, not that you don't like Floyd personally, but there's something there. Is there something that you want to elaborate on, or is there something that maybe you don't like about Floyd?
It's not really that I don't like. Well, the one thing I don't like is that you don't respect elders. You understand me? When you talk about Muhammad Ali got beat by an 8-0 fighter, that 8-0 fighter was an Olympian.
Now, there's some truth to that. Let me just be honest. I don't like that about Floyd. Let me tell you something. When I seen Floyd Mayweather's top 5 of all time, I was just so disgusted. Floyd Mayweather, bro, when he talk boxing, he sound like he don't know shit about. To be so smart in the ring, Floyd Mayweather, when you hear him talk boxing, he don't know shit about boxing. I mean, his top 5 pound for pound list was like this. Number 1, he had him. Number 2, he had Roberto Duran. Then he had Sugar Ray Leonard. He had Chavez, Julio Cesar Chavez. And then he had Hagler. That's your top 5? Bro, he had him number 1, Roberto Duran number 2, Sugar Ray Leonard number 3, Julio Cesar Chavez number 4, and goddamn Marvin Hagler number 5. Dope and dog food. No, bro. That's like that's a terrible top 5 to me, bro. Anybody who got a top 5 without Ali in it, bro, it's wild to me. There is no way I could have a top 5 pound for pound list. Bro, I could never have Roberto Duran or Julio Cesar Chavez over Joe Louis. I can't have them over Ali. I can't pick them over Pernell Whitaker, bro. I can't do it. Julio Cesar Chavez, bro. Julio Cesar Chavez lost to a damn Frankie Randall, bro. Did we forget that shit? He lost to Frankie Randall. And you got him top 5 of all. No, so when it comes to boxing, bro, Floyd don't know shit about ranking fighter. He didn't even have Ali top 5. I don't even think Floyd had Ali top 10. You didn't have Foreman on your list. You ain't got Bernard Hopkins. Bro, there's no way. And I'm going to tell you another thing. I don't think Roberto Duran was better than Bernard Hopkins. Oh, Winky, right. I don't think, no, bro. Roberto Duran and Julio Cesar Chavez, and I'm not saying it just because they ain't black. But I'm just telling you, bro. Floyd had Roberto Duran and Julio Cesar Chavez top 5 of all time. Dope and dog food. Bro, I can name 10 to 15 fighters that's better than Roberto Duran and Julio Cesar Chavez. Let's just name them. Hagler, Sugar Ray Leonard, Pernell Whitaker, Bernard Hopkins, Winky Wright, I could argue James Toney, Terrence Crawford. I could just keep going, bro. Joe Louis, bro. George Foreman, Holyfield, Lennox Lewis. I could keep going, bro. Like, he didn't even have Ali in his top 5, bro. So, yeah, Floyd, I do not agree with his top 5 pound for pound list. That shit was trash. And I'm going to be honest with you, I really like Hagler, but I can't even put Hagler top 5. I could put Hagler top 10. I don't know if I could put Hagler top 5. My top 5 is Ali, Floyd, Pernell Whitaker, Pernell Whitaker, maybe Joe Louis, Ali, Floyd, Pernell Whitaker, Joe Lewis. I might go Holyfield 5. Yeah, Holyfield number 5. Yeah, either Holyfield or Jack Johnson. That's a tie. Yeah, that's my top 5. Let me get my top 10 real quick freestyle. Okay. Ali, Floyd, Pernell Whitaker, Joe Lewis. That's 4. Holyfield 5. Jack Johnson number 6. Okay, number 7, Hagler. I could put Hagler number 7. Sugar Ray Leonard number 8. Number 9. George Foreman. Number 10. Oh goddamn, I'm tripping. Hold on. I'm tripping. I gotta redo my shit. Okay, number 1, I got Ali. Number 2, I got Floyd. Number 3, I got Pernell Whitaker. Number 4, I got Joe Lewis. Number 5, I got Terrence Crawford. Number 6, I got Jack Johnson. Number 7, I got Sugar Ray Leonard. Number 8, I got Marvin Hagler. Number 9, I got George Foreman. And number 10, I might go Mike McCallum. Yeah, that's just a top 10 off the head.
Was a monster who, if you had a monster like that in your weight class, you wouldn't fight him at that time. You understand where I'm coming from? So, that being said, you're disrespecting the greatest fighter of all time. And if you disrespect him, you disrespect anybody. So you have no respect.
Goddamn, I forgot to mention Sugar Ray Robinson. Shit, I'm tripping.
But when you see me, you're going to have some respect. Because if you want to get it, we can get it. I'm willing to go earn my respect. You understand me? So it's not like I don't like the dude.
Bro, that's why I wish, bro, instead of Floyd fighting Pacquiao, bro, just go on and fight Roy Jones, bro. Just go on and everything's out in the open. And there's nothing left to hide. All around, I've been broken. Oh, yeah. And I feel the same thing inside. You motherfuckers need to put that shit, everything out in the open. Go on, fight that shit out, bro. No, I would have much rather Floyd fight Roy Jones than Pacquiao, bro. That's just me.
Ooh, right. I went through a phase in boxing where you had to play King of the Hill. You had to fight whoever came up that side of the hill.
I'm in my bag like I am some.
All that King of the Hill, you had to fight whoever. Bro, Roy Jones, it wasn't a lot of great fighters in your era, bro. You keep acting like you just fought some. It was the eye test, bro. It's just that you were so special of a talent, bro. It's not who you beat, bro. It's just how you look doing it, bro.
Him alone, he did his thing. He made more money than anybody ever made. He did his thing. The way he did his thing, that's his thing. I'm not going to argue and say, I'm mad at him.
Okay, Miss 903, I see you. I seized that dollar and I raised you $2.
Well, he did what he had to do it the way he wanted to do it. He's entitled to that. But don't tell me you're the greatest of all time and don't disrespect the greatest of all time. Because now that's disrespectful to me.
Is Floyd Mayweather top 5?
No, not in my book. No.
Not even top 10?
Maybe top 10 in my book, yeah, but not top 5. He's maybe top 10, but not top 10.
Bro, this fool said maybe top 10. So Floyd is maybe top 10. Dope and dog, fool. I bet you got Manny Pacquiao top 10. I bet you this month, bro, you probably got Oscar De La Hoya top 10, but you don't got Floyd top 10. Bro, you tripping, bro. The hate is just real, bro.
Floyd can fight, don't get it wrong. Floyd can fight. But here's what my problem is. Well, I understand, I know you're a Floyd fan. But here's my problem. Who did Floyd fight that was on his level when he fought? Only Canelo. That's it. Don't give me that stuff about the other guy that was going to prison. He know he going to prison when he get through. No. And then to take it even further, before Cotto was...
Bro, like, this is wild, bro. Dude, look at how far we go to hate on each other, bro. This fool said, who did Floyd fight that was on his level, bro? He was just different, bro. Wasn't none of them on his level, bro. Just like wasn't none of these fighters you was fighting on your level, bro. You got some of the most spectacular knockouts in the history of boxing against C-level fighters, bro. You was knocking out bums. Bro, you knocked out some straight bums, bro, but you look good doing it. So when you say who did Floyd fight that was on his level, even though I don't think Floyd has the greatest resume, I got Floyd top 3 off the eye test. It ain't who he beat. But his resume way better than yours. His shit better than yours, bro. No, bro. Outside of James Toney, bro, and a young Bernard Hopkins, bro, your resume really trash.
Wait. See, stop. Let me finish first. Cotto.
You asked me a question. That's the only way I said it.
Cotto already was done. And Cotto an all-time great? No. Cotto's an all-time Puerto Rican great. Cotto is not an all-time great.
I agree with you.
He's an all-time Puerto Rican great. All right, so that's not.
Hold on. That's what. Hey, type this in the comment. You motherfuckers sure done got quiet. Type in the comment. Do y'all got Miguel Cotto as a Hall of Famer? I think he's already been inducted into the Hall of Fame. But do y'all think Miguel Cotto? And I'm gonna tell you something. I used to be big on Cotto, and I'm just gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell you some wild shit. I think Cotto a better fighter than Manny Pacquiao. See, that's when I really started thinking dope and dog food. When Manny Pacquiao stopped Cotto, and when he stopped Antonio Margarita, yeah, dope and dog food. Yeah, I ain't no way. I think Miguel Cotto was a better fighter than Manny Pacquiao. But as far as a Hall of Famer, I don't think so. But he was very good. Miguel Cotto was very, very good. I don't think he was a Hall of Famer, though. But I think he was better than Pacquiao. And that's why I said I think Pacquiao was on that shit, bro. When he stopped Cotto, nah, bro.
That's not on your level. Who else? Pacquiao. You waited till Pacquiao got knocked out by Marquez before you fought him. If you'd have fought him 4 years ago, it'd have been something. Because both of y'all were here. We'd have found out who the best was. You waited till Marquez knocked him out, now you fought him. If I wait till somebody beat James Toney before I fight him, do I get credit for?
Bro, you saying that Floyd waited until Pacquiao was knocked out by Marquez, bro? It ain't Floyd's fault, bro, that Manny Pacquiao got knocked out on Marquez, and he always leaned to that side, bro. And Marquez said he studied that punch, bro, because Pacquiao was wide open for it, bro. The boy has no defense. What's good with it? Just Do up in this goddamn thing. Say, man, subscribe to Just Do Boxing, man. Say, subscribe to him. Stop what you're doing. Go on, subscribe to him. Yeah, bro. How you gonna sit here and blame Floyd because Manny Pacquiao got knocked out by Marquez? That is not Floyd's fault, bro. And you talking about you fought a James Toney that wasn't coming out. Bro, look at that fight against James Toney. James Toney that motherfucker was Big Mac happy. That motherfucker was full of Big Macs, 4-piece nuggets with the goddamn Big Mac sauce on the side and them goddamn Oreo McFlurries. So just stop playing, bro. It's fight. When you fought Bernard Hopkins in that first fight, bro, Bernard Hopkins wasn't near as good as he was when he beat Trinidad. So you kind of really fought a green Bernard Hopkins, bro. So we can dissect everybody's career, bro. You just can't fuck with Floyd, bro. Just stop the hate, bro.
Greatest fighter of all time because I beat James Toney?
No, you don't.
No, I don't. So my point is, you didn't do it the right way. You know that. Who else did you fight besides them best two names you can pull up besides Canelo?
What I'm saying is that who do you think around that time would have even beaten Floyd that he didn't fight?
So my point is, I'm not gonna say who.
Because I can't name a person.
I'm not gonna say who would have beat Floyd. Like
now, I gotta be honest. I do wish Floyd had a fought. What's the southpaw from the DMV that had the car wreck? I can't remember his name. I swear, bro. I be forgetting names sometimes. Type in the comments. What's the southpaw from the DMV? I would think he was from Virginia. The southpaw. He was tall, threw a lot of volume punches. I think that would have been a good fight, but he wouldn't have beat Floyd. I heard a lot of people saying this dude would have beat Floyd. No, bro, he wouldn't have beat him. But that would have been a good fight. I wish he had fought him. That's one of the only things. And I just wish Floyd, at the end of his career when he fought Berto, I wish he had fought Keith Thurman or Sean Porter. That's all. But bro, I can't criticize Floyd's career. He beat everybody in front of him, bro. He beat them all. So it's just this thing, bro. I feel like nobody's career gets shitted on more than Floyd's, bro. Like it's just wild, bro.
I'm just saying Floyd never fought nobody that was of his equal. He didn't fight a James Toney. He didn't go looking for a James Toney. He fought Shane Mosley.
Bro, it wasn't a James Toney there. You keep saying he didn't fight a James Toney. He wasn't looking for motherfucker. James Toney wasn't there. James Toney was 300 pounds by the time. James Toney done moved up the heavyweight, fighting Hakeem Rockman and shit by the time. Bro, just stop it, bro. Like, it's just so much hate. I gotta rewind this shit, bro. Like, it's just the hate be real, but the love be so fucking fake, bro.
Ask me a question. That's the only way I said it.
Cotto already was done. And Cotto an all-time great? No, Cotto's all-time Puerto Rican great. Cotto's not an all-time great.
Hey, but type in the comments, like I said, do you think Cotto is a Hall of Famer? Like I said, I don't, but I still think Cotto was a hell of a fighter, though. I think Cotto was a hell of a fighter. And like I said, I think he was better than Pacquiao. And he was outboxing Pacquiao leading up to that stoppage. And yeah, I think a lot of shit about Pacquiao when he was knocking out goddamn Cotto and Antonio Margarita, and the boy was souped up, ripped up, all kind of shit. I think a lot of shit about Pacquiao. And I think Cotto was better. But I don't think Cotto was a Hall of Famer, though.
He's an all-time Puerto Rican great. All right, so that's not big. That's not on your level. Who is Pacquiao? You waited till Pacquiao got knocked out by Marquez before you fought him. If you'd have fought him 4 years ago, it'd have been something. Because both of y'all were here. We'd have found out who the best was. You waited till Marquez knocked him out, now you fought him.
And another thing, bro, I hate when people try to act like if Floyd had a fought Pacquiao 4 or 5 years early, like they was equal. Pacquiao was never equal to Floyd, bro. It don't matter if he had fought him 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 7 years ago, 2 years ago. It don't. Pacquiao could never lace his shoes, bro. If you ask me, Pacquiao's style was tailor-made for Floyd. He was a counterpunch waiting to happen, bro. Pacquiao, I'm just gonna be real, bro. We can talk about that volume and we can talk about them 8 divisions, even though it was 6. We can try to do all that capping for Pacquiao, bro. Look, I say Pacquiao. No, Pacquiao was that motherfucker really was a knockout waiting to happen. You seen the shit with Marquez, bro, and he was stopped to the body early in his career. Pacquiao had no defense. He always lunged in. His style was tailor-made for Floyd. He was a counter. Oh yeah, just like he did, counter him all night. His style was tailor-made for Floyd. There is no version of Pacquiao that gives Floyd a tough fight, bro. It's just wild, bro.
I wait till somebody beat James Toney before I fight him. Do I get credit for being the greatest fighter of all time because I beat James Toney?
No, you don't.
No, I don't. So my point is, you didn't do it the right way. You know that. Who else did you fight besides them? Best 2 names you can pull up besides Canelo.
What I'm saying is that who do you think around that time would have even?
And another thing I don't like, bro. Like I say, bro, I don't think too many fighters in the history of boxing have been hated like Floyd. I really hate how people done Floyd for being 36 years old, beating a young Canelo. Canelo was too young. He was too green. He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. Like, bro, everybody made all the excuses. And then when Canelo got undisputed at 168, see, this the version. Y'all can't. See, Floyd couldn't beat this version of Canelo. See, now he got the head movement. Now he got the upper body movement. See, he learned after that Floyd. See, Floyd can't beat him now. See, Floyd got him when he was young. Bro, there's no version of Canelo that beats Floyd, bro. There's no version of Pacquiao that beats Floyd, bro. It's just hate, bro. Let's just stop hating, man. Give a man his credit, bro. Floyd is top 3, bro. If you don't have Floyd top 3, I damn near think you on dope and dog food.
In Floyd that he didn't fight.
So my point is, I'm not going to say who
because I can't name a person.
I'm not going to say who would have beat Floyd. Like I said, I'm just saying Floyd never fought nobody that was of his equal. He didn't fight a James Toney. He didn't go look.
Bro, nobody beats Floyd, bro. I keep telling you, motherfucker, I don't think Sugar Ray Leonard beat him. I don't. And I think Tommy Hearns is a tougher stylistic matchup for Floyd than Sugar Ray Leonard, because Sugar Ray Leonard made a lot of mistakes. I think Tommy Hearns' height and reach and that hard-ass right hand, I think it's a tougher style. I'm not saying Tommy Hearns is better than Sugar Ray Leonard. I just think Tommy Hearns' style is a little tougher for Floyd than Sugar Ray Leonard. I think Floyd beats them all. I think Pernell Whitaker probably would be Floyd's toughest opponent. And I still think Floyd beats Pernell Whitaker. I think Pernell Whitaker would have been his toughest opponent. That's who I would say. But then all them other dudes, he beat them, bro. He beats them. He beats them all.
Boy, James Toney. He fought Shane Mosley at 38 years old, and it still was a good fight while he left. Shane almost took him out at 38.
He fought a 38-year-old Shane Mosley, bro. There's no version of Shane Mosley. You could say Zab Judah was old, and he had already been knocked out by Kazagi. Watashi was Stop. There's no version of Zab Judah. There's no version of Oscar De La Hoya. No version of none of these fighters, bro, that beat Floyd. Just stop it, bro. Just stop it, bro. Just stop it, bro. And when you fought James Toney, he had already been in wars with Mike McCall. It's a lot. And the bowl was full of that goddamn Big Mac sauce with that goddamn McFlurry, that Oreo McFlurry on the goddamn side, bro, with that extra Big Mac sauce.
De La Hoya at an old age, and we still ain't sure. If you go look at the fight, I still ain't sure who won that.
That was a close fight.
Bro, did you just say what the fuck? This motherfucker, like, bro, you are cat. I've never seen hate like this, bro. Like, I'm getting disgusted, bro. I am literally getting. You said you don't know who won the Floyd versus Oscar fight? And I'm gonna tell you another thing, cause I didn't even hear black folks say this. I thought Madonna won that first Floyd. That's how I know you don't know boxing. See, when motherfuckers say dumb shit like, when motherfuckers say some dumb shit like Madonna won that first Floyd fight, when you really look at that Madonna fight, the first 4 rounds was interesting. Yeah, I could have gave Madonna maybe 2 of the first 4 rounds. After the 4th round, it was over with, bro. Yeah, Oscar knew he lost, bro. Oscar was throwing them bullshit ass flurries and missing with that shit. It wasn't nothing but the Mexican fans doing that hollering every time he throw some punches. Bro, Oscar was all the way outclassed. That shit, I can't believe Royce, because I've never heard this interview. This motherfucker said we don't know who won against Floyd and Oscar, bro. The hate is so fucking real, but the love be fake.
Best 2 names you can pull up, besides Canelo.
What I'm saying is that who do you think around that time would have even beaten Floyd that he didn't fight?
So my point is, I'm not going to say who
because I can't name a person.
I'm not going to say who would have beat Floyd. Like I said, I'm just saying Floyd never fought nobody that was of his equal. He didn't fight a James Toney. He didn't go looking for a James Toney. He fought Shane Moore at 38 years old, and it still was a good fight while he left. Shane almost took him out at 38. He fought Oscar De La Hoya at an old age, and we still ain't sure. If you go look at the fight, I still ain't sure who won that.
That was a close fight.
Close fight. But this is old Oscar De La Hoya.
I can't believe, bro. I just lost a lot of respect for Roy Jones, bro. I can't believe this motherfucker just said that, bro. I can't believe that you just said, bro, we don't know who won the Floyd and Oscar fight. I can't believe you said that, bro. I did not know your hate for Floyd was that fucking deep. I gotta play it again, bro. I can't get over it. I can't believe you said, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? I can't believe the fucking words that just came out your motherfucking mouth, bro.
No, what I'm saying is that who do you think around that time would have even beaten Floyd that he didn't fight?
So my point is, I'm not going to say who
because I can't name a person.
I'm not going to say who would have beat Floyd. Like I said, I'm just saying Floyd never fought nobody that was of his equal. He didn't fight a James Toney. He didn't go looking for a James.
Roy was tripping. He said Floyd never challenged himself. That shit is wild, bro. Like, that's a straight bad. You can tell he didn't cover Floyd too much. Bro, I heard that shit because he was like, yeah, I remember that interview where he said, Terence Crawford challenged himself, and that's why I like Terence Crawford more. But Floyd never challenged himself. Most of the opponent, bro, Diego Corrales, a lot of people really thought Floyd wasn't ready at that time. A lot of people thought Floyd was not ready. Diego Corrales was a soldier. Everybody know he was proven. Everybody knew he was a dog. He done been to war with Castillo and shit. Yeah, bro. A lot of people thought Floyd wasn't ready. It just Floyd's skill set is better. Yeah, bro. He's just more skilled, bro. That's all it is. That's all it is, bro. A lot of people thought Floyd wasn't ready for Diego Corrales. It's a lot of shit, bro. And I still think when Floyd beat Arturo Gatti, that's one of the greatest, just greatest performances I've ever seen, bro. Just styled on him, bro. Just Floyd, he was just different, bro. I just can't never take nothing from him. I don't agree with everything Floyd says, but I never take nothing from him, bro.
He fought Shane Moore at 38 years old, and it still was a good fight while he left. Shane almost took him out at 38. He fought Oscar De La Hoya at an old age, and we still ain't sure. If you go look at the fight, I still ain't sure who won that.
That was a close fight.
Close fight. But this is old Oscar.
Bro, and I'm gonna tell you something. That black dude, I don't know if he's Ak or Barack, but I don't like him. I'm just being honest, because whenever this black fighter's fighting, he always harder on them. He always shitting on them, acting like they need to do more. This fool said it was a close fight, so he agreed with Roy. I don't know nobody outside of Mexicans. I don't know nobody outside of Mexicans that said Floyd. As a matter of fact, Mexicans didn't even say that shit, that Floyd versus Oscar was a close fight. This motherfucker said, yeah, that was a close fight. Like, stop it, bro.
I'm saying Floyd never fought nobody that was of his equal. He didn't fight a James Toney. He didn't go looking for a James Toney. He fought Shane Moore at 38 years old, and it still was a good fight while he left. Shane almost took him out at 38. He fought Oscar De La Hoya at an old age, and we still ain't sure. If you go look at the fight, I'm still ain't sure who won that.
That was a close fight.
Close fight. But this is an old Oscar De La Hoya. Wait. This is an old Oscar De La Hoya. If you were all-time great, do you suppose Oscar De La Hoya didn't do that when he fought did he fight Chavez? Yeah, he beat him. Now Oscar De La Hoya did struggle when he fought Pernell, because I'm not sure he won that.
Yeah, I got Pernell.
But he came back, though.
Also, like, bro, that was one of the biggest robberies ever, bro. I'm telling you, bro, Pernell Whitaker, bro, they treated the boy like a runaway slave. Yeah, just whips all across his back. I'm telling you, bro, nobody in the history of boxing ever got robbed more than Pernell Whitaker, bro. Like, I heard people legitimately saying Oscar beat Pernell. Dope and dog food, bro. And we already know he beat Chavez. Like, that shit was way too easy. But even Oscar, bro, and Oscar was young when he fought Pernell. Like, bro, Pernell made that shit look so easy. All Oscar was doing was throwing flurries, and most of that shit wasn't even landing, bro. Like, that shit was wild. Like, no, Oscar did not beat Pernell Whitaker at all.
Back though, and fought bigger fights.
Now I will tell you one fight though, Pernell Whitaker lost. The only fight I think he legitimately lost, because I think the boy was out of shape, and he looked like he was on a little dope and dog food his damn self when he fought Trinidad. Now Trinidad beat his ass. Now I can admit that out of all Pernell Whitaker fights, yeah, Trinidad beat his ass. I ain't gonna lie. I feel bad for him. Yeah, that Trinidad fight, yeah, that shit was ugly.
He could have fought.
Oscar fought everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
Oscar fought everybody.
Pacquiao fought everybody.
Yeah.
At his time.
Could it be this? Could it be that Floyd didn't have an equal?
He did. He did.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, stop. What's the guy named in the wheelchair right now?
Paul Williams.
He could have fought him.
I don't think he would have beat.
I ain't say that. I said he could have fought him though.
Hold on. Did Roy just say Pacquiao? Floyd didn't fight everybody in their prime, but Pacquiao fought everybody in their prime? Did he hold on, let me rewind this, because I just want to make sure I heard this shit correctly.
I got Pernell.
But he came back though, and fought bigger fights. He fought everybody he could have fought.
Oscar fought everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
Oscar fought everybody.
Pacquiao fought everybody.
Yeah.
So Pacquiao fought everybody, but Floyd didn't fight everybody. They fought damn near the same fighters, bro. Ricky Hatton, Oscar De La Hoya, Shane Mosley, they fought damn near the same fighters. What you think Antonio Barrera would have gave Floyd a tough fight? Like what? Pacquiao fought a Cotto that was already beat. Pacquiao fought an old, damn near retired Oscar De La Hoya. Pacquiao fought an already beaten by Floyd, Ricky Hatton. So you're gonna say that Pacquiao fought everybody in their prime, but Floyd didn't? That's a lie, bro.
Could it be this? Could it be that Floyd didn't have an equal?
He did. Do you suppose Oscar De La Hoya didn't do that when he fought Chavez? Yeah, he beat him. Now Oscar De La Hoya did struggle when he fought Pernell, because I'm not sure he won that.
Yeah, I got Pernell.
But
I think the biggest thing Roy Jones is jealous of, for one, is the money. That's for damn sure, because you didn't make 10% of what Floyd made. But I think it's also the defense of Floyd. See, a lot of people, especially a lot of these older fighters, they retired just horribly. Floyd, he retired with a smooth face. Floyd retired a motherfucker and see Floyd never hit the canvas. I think that's what it is, bro. People wanted Floyd to go out and get punished. Yeah, bro, cause Roy, we know you got knocked out by 30 times. Yeah, the end of your career is one of the saddest endings we've ever seen, I swear to God. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Pacquiao got knocked out by past his prime. Yes, bro. This is what I'm saying. Like, how can you say Pacquiao fought everybody in his prime, but Floyd didn't? Pacquiao fought a Hatton that was already knocked out by Floyd, bro. Man, his best win is the Margarito fight. And I'm just going to be honest, Crucial Content. It's 3 performances that made me say I think Pacquiao on dope. It's that Margarito performance for sure. When he stopped Margarito, I was like, yeah, that motherfucker on dope and dog food. How you move up all these weight classes and you even hitting harder than you was at the small? No, bro. When he stopped Margarita, when he stopped Cotto, and when he threw all them punches against Oscar De La Hoya, I said dope and dog food.
He came back though, and fought bigger fights. He fought everybody he could have fought.
Oscar fought everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
Oscar fought everybody.
Pacquiao fought everybody.
Yeah.
And it's time.
Could it be this?
I just hate how people try to put Pacquiao over Floyd. It's like even when Floyd beat Pacquiao, people try to say, well, Pacquiao was in more wars. He fought more exciting fights. Bro, there is nothing about Pacquiao that can measure up to Floyd, bro. There is nothing. There is nothing. And Pacquiao was never an equal of Floyd. He was never a real rivalry, bro. Because Pacquiao could never tie Floyd's shoes, bro. There was no equals in his era. He had no equals, bro. Let's just admit it. Floyd ain't my favorite fighter, bro. There's fighters I like more than Floyd. But I can't deny greatness, bro. The boy he just had too much sauce, bro.
Could it be that Floyd didn't have an equal?
He did.
He didn't.
He beat the dog shit out of Margarita. Yeah, I ain't boy. When he stopped Margarita, I said, oh no. I said, and yeah, Margarito was a punching bag. The boy didn't have no kind. The boy never moved his head off the line. But to stop Margarito, I said, yeah. And another reason why I thought Pac was on that dope, when Floyd asked that motherfucker to take a test, that motherfucker said he allergic to needles or something. Now he said his religion won't let him take a needle, but he had tattoos. Yeah, he was just levels above him, bro. Yeah, remember Pacquiao wouldn't take that shot? Talking about his religion won't let him take them shots, but he got tattoos. Yeah, they did do Pernell Whitaker dirty with them. Yeah, bro, they did my man bad, bro. Pernell, bro, I'm telling you, like I said, bro, Pernell one of them ones, bro. But yeah, they did him bad with Oscar. They did him bad with Chavez, bro. Them was like the two biggest robbers to me, probably of all time, bro. Those was big.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, stop. What's the guy named in the wheelchair right now?
Paul Williams.
He could have fought him.
Okay, that's the name, Paul Williams. That I do wish Floyd had a fight, but it wasn't that big of a deal. I still think Floyd would have beat the brakes off Paul Williams. I just think it would have been an interesting fight the first couple rounds. Yeah, Paul Williams would have been a good fight, but I don't think he ducked no Paul Williams, bro. Paul Williams, bro, there's no way I think Paul Williams even would have gave Floyd a tough fight. I think it would have been interesting the first couple rounds with the volume, but by the 4th, 5th round, Floyd would have picked them apart.
I don't think he would have beat.
I ain't say that. I said he could have fought him though. You don't think? Hey, in my opinion, the only person that really had a chance.
Bro, do you notice how aggressive? hey, you hear how aggressive Roy getting when it comes to Floyd? He really in his feelings about Floyd. Like this motherfucker really living in your head, bro. I don't never want no man to live in my head, bro. I don't never want to wake up thinking what another man, what kind of shoes he got on, or what kind of house he living in. I don't never want no another man to live in my. Like I said, bro, this sauce will forever remind. I'm just built different. I don't never wake up thinking what another motherfucker got, bro. I don't never wake up thinking what another man got in his pockets or what his bank account looking like, bro. I don't even think like that. That shit don't never cross my mind, bro. I'm not that kind of person. I don't never think what another man got, because what another man got don't dictate who the fuck I am.
Close fight. But this is the old Oscar De La Hoya. Wait. This is the old Oscar De La Hoya. If you were all-time great, you supposed Oscar De La Hoya didn't do that when he fought did he fight Chavez? Yeah, he beat him. Now Oscar De La Hoya did struggle when he fought Pernell, because I'm not sure he won that.
Yeah, I got Pernell on that.
But he came back though, and fought bigger fights. He fought everybody he could have fought.
Oscar fought everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
Oscar fought everybody.
Pacquiao fought everybody.
Yeah.
And it's time.
Could it be this? Could it be that Floyd didn't have an equal?
He did. He did.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, stop. What's the guy named in the wheelchair right now?
Paul Williams.
He could have fought him.
I don't think he would have beat.
I ain't say that. I said he could have fought him though. You don't think? Hey, in my opinion, the only person that really had a chance in his weight class back then was Amir Khan.
What the? He just said Amir Khan. What the fuck? Roy has officially lost his damn mind, bro. Paul Williams is much better than a damn Amir Khan and had a much better chance of beating Floyd than Amir. You said Amir Khan, Amir glass chin. Floyd stops him in 3 rounds, bro. You said Amir Khan, bro. Nah, bro. Roy. Bro, I'm real big on telling the truth. I don't like liars. I'm real big on it. I don't lie to kick it, bro. That's one thing. I may sound biased sometimes, but I'm not a liar. That's never been who I am as a man, bro. This motherfucker is on national television. You're just lying now, bro. Amir Khan was Floyd's toughest fight. Hold the fuck up. Amir Khan over Keith Thurman. Amir Khan over Sean Porter. Amir Khan over Earl Spence. Amir Khan over Danny Garcia. Dope and dog fool.
Wait. This is an old Oscar De La Hoya. If you were all-time great, do you suppose Oscar De La Hoya didn't do that when he fought did he fight Chavez? Yeah, he beat him. Now Oscar De La Hoya did struggle when he fought Pernell, because I'm not sure he won that.
Yeah, I got Pernell on that.
But he came back though, and fought bigger fights. He fought everybody he could have fought.
Oscar fought everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
Oscar fought everybody.
Pacquiao fought everybody.
Yeah.
At his time.
Could it be this? Could it be that Floyd didn't have an equal?
He did. He did.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, stop. What's the guy named in the wheelchair right now?
Paul Williams.
He could have fought him.
I don't think he would have beat.
I ain't say that. I said he could have fought him though.
He didn't.
You don't think? Hey, in my opinion, the only person that really had a chance in his weight class back then was Amir Khan. He wasn't touching Amir Khan. At the time, Amir had too good a feet. He wasn't fighting Amir Khan.
Amir was calling him out for years.
He wasn't fighting Amir Khan. Amir Khan had too good a feet. I already know this.
I just don't think he would have beat.
Amir Khan's feet was too good for Floyd. I swear to God, this shit is wild. Hold on. Type that shit in the comments. Which one you... Amir Khan's feet was too good. Bro, I don't even think Amir Khan had good feet. I just thought he had fast hands. I never thought Amir Khan had great footwork or some shit like... You said Amir Khan, his feet was too good for Floyd. You wildin', bro.
He would have beat.
I ain't say that. I said he could have fought him though.
He didn't.
You don't think? Hey, in my opinion, the only person that really had a chance in his weight class back then was Amir Khan. He wasn't touching Amir Khan. At the time, Amir had too good a feet. He wasn't fighting Amir Khan.
Amir was calling him out for years.
He wasn't fighting Amir Khan. Amir Khan had too good a feet. I already know this.
I just don't think he would have beat Floyd.
I ain't saying you don't know.
He was young. He was fast. He was knocking people out.
You don't understand boxing like I do though. Floyd was knocking out? Besides
that time, nobody.
That's it.
Yeah.
So if you ain't knocking people out, how you got to catch Khan and knock him out, and you got to get on that shoulder. You got to chase Khan, because Khan.
Bro, this fool said Floyd wasn't knocking people out at the time, so he wouldn't have knocked Amir Khan out. Bro, Amir, oh my God, bro. He beat his ass. He almost stopped him, though. He won by unanimous decision, 120-19. 119-1. He fucked Margarita eye. Up to this day, his eye still damaged from the Pacquiao fight. Even Paul Williams himself said Floyd didn't duck him. Made me mad as hell at Floyd. Bro, nobody get criticized more than Floyd, bro. And then people always try to say Floyd ruined boxing and all that. Oh, because he got more money than everybody? Oh, that's why he ruined boxing? This motherfucker said Floyd couldn't stop Amir Khan. Amir Khan's feet is too good for Floyd. Wow.
For him?
I don't think he would have beat.
I ain't say that. I said he could have fought him though. You don't think? Hey, in my opinion, the only person that really had a chance in his weight class back then was Amir Khan. He wasn't touching Amir Khan. At the time, Amir had too good a feet. He wasn't fighting Amir Khan.
Amir was calling him out for years.
He wasn't fighting Amir Khan. Amir Khan had too good a feet. I already know this.
I just don't think he would have beat Floyd.
I ain't saying you don't know.
Hey, Roy getting mad to the motherfucker. Yeah, even though Aka Barack, you know they be capping. Yeah, I don't think Amir Khan would have beat Floyd. Yeah, you don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know that. That motherfucker damn near went Shannon Sharp. Wait a minute. Skip. I swear to God.
He was young. He was fast. He was knocking people out.
You don't understand boxing like I do though. Floyd was knocking out? Besides
that time, nobody.
That's it.
Yeah.
So if you ain't knocking people out, how you got to catch Khan?
Bro, knockouts ain't got nothing to do with ring IQ, bro. See, Roy, you starting to sound like a casual fan, bro. I trust ring IQ over knockouts any day out the week, bro. Andre Ward did not get a lot of knockouts, bro, but I trusted him as a fighter, bro. I believe, I knew Kovalev couldn't fuck with him. I knew it was a dangerous fight, but I knew he couldn't fuck with him, bro. I knew Triple G, if he had moved up to 168, Andre Ward would have washed him. I think Andre Ward, I ain't gonna say would have stopped Triple G, but he would have beat up on Triple G. I think he would have beat up on Triple G worse than he did Kovalev. Nah, bro, I trust ring IQ. I trust ring IQ over power and knockouts. And true enough, bro, a power puncher and knockouts, yeah, it do matter. It is something to look out for. It's dangerous. But I trust ring IQ and skills over anything.
Knock him out. And you got to get on that shoulder, you got to chase Khan. Because Khan knew how to box at that time. He used his feet, he was fast and through combinations.
Faster than Floyd,
You understand me? So I know. So
hold the fuck up. Amir Khan was faster than Floyd. Bro, even at 38 years old, bro, Floyd was still faster than Amir Khan to me. Amir Khan was not faster than Floyd, bro. No. He was not faster than Floyd, bro. You're hating, bro. You're hating. You got some deep. I'm telling you, bro. You have nightmares about Floyd. That motherfucker live in your dreams, bro. This shit is sad, bro. I ain't seen hating like this in a long time. I ain't seen. I swear to God. 120, 108, 118, 110, 119. Hey, I ain't seen hating like this in a long time, bro. Roy has real jealousy for Floyd. It is deep, bro. That's why I want to see y'all fight. I wish Floyd was fighting Roy instead of Pacquiao, bro. Y'all need to air this shit out, bro. This hate is too deep for me, bro. Like, damn, bro. Well, you don't even think Floyd top 20 of all time. Let you tell it. Amir Khan is a greater fighter than Floyd. Paul Williams better than Floyd. Let you tell it. Damn, bro.
You don't think, hey, in my opinion, the only person that really had a chance in his weight class back then was Amir Khan. He wasn't touching Amir Khan. At the time, Amir had too good a feet. He wasn't fighting Amir Khan.
Amir was calling him out for years.
He wasn't fighting Amir Khan. Amir Khan had too good a feet. I already know this.
I just don't think he would have beat Floyd.
I ain't saying you don't know.
He was young, he was fast, he was knocking people out.
You don't understand boxing like I do, though. Floyd was knocking out? Besides Pat.
Not at that time. Nobody.
That's it.
Yeah.
So if you ain't knocking people out, how you got to catch Khan and knock him out. And you got to get on that shoulder, you got to chase Khan. Because Khan knew how to box at that time. He used his feet, he was fast and through combinations.
Faster than Floyd.
You understand me? So I know. So wait.
Caught him.
Once again, Amir Khan was not faster than Floyd, bro. Not even an older Floyd. You wasn't faster, bro. Stop it.
He was saying faster than Floyd. I think he is faster than Floyd. But Danny timed him.
Yeah, Danny
caught him with a left hook.
And even if you think he was faster, yeah, bro, I swear to God, I'm glad somebody peeped this shit. No, bro, Amir Khan was not known for his feet, bro. He was known for fast hands, and he really wasn't known for a lot of power. He was known as being fast, bro, having very fast hands. He was not known for great footwork, bro. He was not known for his feet, bro. He was not known for his feet at all. Talking about he had greater feet than Floyd. I swear to God, bro.
I'm not saying Floyd would have knocked him out.
Danny got different, and then also got a different left hook.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But you didn't even take that chance to see. Here's a guy.
Hold on. I'm gonna say this, bro. Danny was dangerous at one point in his career, but I still think Sean Porter and Keith Thurman and Earl Spence would have been tougher fights for Floyd than Danny. Danny don't throw enough punches. Danny don't apply a lot of pressure. Danny Garcia's just waiting on the counter. That don't work on Floyd, bro. Danny Garcia, Floyd would have picked Danny apart. Danny Garcia don't have the style to really give Floyd problems, bro. When you're just one-dimensional, and I'm not going to say Danny was just completely one-dimensional, but he was a little too left hook happy. He didn't have a jab. His defense was all right. But no, bro, Danny's style would have never gave Floyd trouble. Sean Porter would have been a tougher style for Floyd than a damn Danny. Keith Thurman would have been a tougher style for Floyd than Danny or Amir Khan. And Earl Spence would have been a tougher style for Floyd than Danny or Amir Khan, bro. Yeah, he just had fast hands in combination. Yeah, and too much heart. Yeah, his heart overloaded his ass and his chin. Time and beat speed. Every time, bro. Every time, bro. Yeah, he bugging, bro. This shit, I haven't seen hate like this in a long... I didn't even know, bro, because I've never heard this interview. That's why when I play interviews, I listen to it for the first time with y'all. I haven't listened to this before. That's why I react to this shit as it go. I didn't know he said these kind of things about Floyd, bro. This shit is wild. It's very wild, bro. But I hope they can end this little bullshit beef and they can both show respect to each other. I think both of them were great champions. I'm not trying to promote no beef and promote war between two black men. I want to see both of them get money and prosper in life and take care of their family and all that there. But I'd be damned if I don't act like I ain't finna call out the hate, though. I ain't finna act like I don't hear that shit.
Think they make you good, but you ain't gonna take that chance to see. That's all I'm saying. So no, you're not gonna fight nobody that you think might beat you. No, you're not. You ain't fight nobody that we thought might beat. The only person y'all gave a chance to was too young. Right. Which was, I ain't gonna say it was too young to be honest. I'm saying he just fought the wrong fight. He fought the wrong fight because you're not too young. Right. You just your people and you should be blamed but that's because y'all fought the total wrong fight. You got a 16-pound weight advantage. Why are you boxing?
Let me ask you something, Floyd. Let me ask you something, Roy.
You know, people don't talk enough, and I get it. Floyd did fight Canelo at a catch weight at 152, but Canelo was still the bigger fighter, and also Canelo offered the catch weight. Floyd did not offer a catch weight with Canelo. Canelo team came and said, "Hey, we'll fight you at 152." Because I'm just gonna be honest, bro. Floyd wasn't a big welterweight. He damn sure wasn't a big super welterweight. Floyd's whole career he fought dudes bigger than him. I want to know, who did Floyd fight that he was the bigger guy? Everybody Floyd fought was bigger than him. Everybody that Floyd fought was bigger than him. Diego Corrales was much bigger than Floyd. All these dudes, bro, they was bigger, bro. You know, I heard a lot of people say, man, Floyd was way bigger than Marquez. He was too little. He was not way bigger than no Marquez, bro. He just outclassed them, bro. Most of the time when Floyd was in the ring, he was the smaller man. Floyd do not get enough credit for how he beat Canelo at the age of 36, bro. And Canelo was the bigger, younger fighter. Much big. Canelo was much bigger than Floyd. And he was young. But Floyd gets no credit for that. They say Canelo was just too young.
Okay. I'll quit your show, you call that again.
No, because we keep talking about
ever call that again. Ever in your life.
I wasn't.
Then you're going to fall out.
Hold on. What did he just what Roy Jones just say? That boy said we going to fall out. What did he just say?
He fought the wrong fight because you're not too young. Right. You just your people, and you should be blamed for that because y'all fought the total wrong fight. You got a 16-pound weight advantage. Why are you boxing?
Let me ask you something, Floyd. Let me ask you something, Roy.
Don't ever call me that.
Oh, that's what it was. Oh, he called Roy Floyd. That fool said, don't ever call me that. God damn, bro, get out your feeling. Now, he accidentally called Roy Floyd. That motherfucker said, we gonna fall out. Don't ever call me that. God damn, bro, get out your feeling. Damn, bro, you just made a mistake, bro. He wasn't trying to call you Floyd, bro.
You ain't gonna take that chance. That's all I'm saying. So, no, you're not.
That motherfucker real wild,
might beat you. No, you're not. You ain't fight nobody that we thought might be. The only person y'all gave a chance to was too young. Which was, I ain't gonna say it was too young to be honest. I'm saying he fought.
Oh, by the way, man, I appreciate y'all coming in here. I appreciate all the love. It's all love always, bro. I appreciate y'all very much, bro.
Wrong fight. He fought the wrong fight because you're not too young. Right. You just your people, and you should be blamed for that because y'all fought the total wrong fight. You got a 16-pound weight advantage. Why are you boxing?
Let me ask you something, Floyd. Let me ask you something, Roy.
Don't ever call me that.
Hey, that motherfucker like you finna jump across the table that old Aki Barack. Don't ever call me Floyd. Don't you ever. That motherfucker start stuttering and everything. God damn. That motherfucker got mad. He really, like that shit wasn't cap. That motherfucker really got mad when they called him Floyd.
I ain't gonna say it was too young to be honest. I'm saying he fought the wrong fight. He fought the wrong fight because you're not too young. Right. You just your people, and you should be blamed for that because y'all fought the total wrong fight. You got a 16-pound weight advantage. Why are you boxing?
Let me ask you something, Floyd. Let me ask you something, Roy.
Don't ever call me that. I'll quit your show. You call me that again.
That motherfucker said I'll quit your show if you ever call me.
Different level.
Hey, that motherfucker. God damn, Roy. Why you get so disrespectful, bro? That motherfucker said, don't ever call me that. I'll quit your show. Damn, bro.
I ain't gonna say it was too young to be honest. I'm saying he fought the wrong fight. He fought the wrong fight because you're not too young. Right. You just your people, and you should be blamed for that because y'all fought the total wrong fight. You got a 16-pound weight advantage. Why are you boxing?
Let me ask you something, Floyd. Let me ask you something, Roy.
Don't ever call me that again. I'll quit your show. You call me that again.
No, because we keep talking about
Floyd. Don't ever call me that again. Ever in your life.
I wasn't.
You're gonna fall out. But go ahead.
God damn, bro. I can't get over that shit. That, bro, you was disrespectful as fuck, bro. The man accidentally called. That motherfucker said, don't you ever call. Yeah, he was finna reach across that tape. If they had called him Floyd again, he would have told, it would have been some furniture moving around that motherfucker.
He was too young. Right. I ain't gonna say he was too young to be honest. I'm saying he fought the wrong fight. He fought the wrong fight because you're not too young. Right. You just your people, and you should be blamed for that because y'all.
I ain't bullshit, Cruiser, because that motherfucker. Hey, it would have been some furniture moving around if they had called him Roy again. If they had called Roy Floyd again, that motherfucker really got mad. Or don't you ever call me that? I quit your show for this. God damn, bro. Fight of the year up in this motherfucker. I swear. Hey, Roy got really mad about that shit. That motherfucker got mad. Don't you ever. That motherfucker sound like a slave. Don't you ever. You told Harpo to beat me. That motherfucker sound like, that shit sound like a scene out of Color Purple or some shit. I swear to God.
See, that's all I'm saying. So, no, you're not gonna fight nobody that you think might beat you. No, you're not.
Don't
you
you
ain't
ever
fight nobody that we
call me
thought might beat. Only person y'all gave a chance to was too young.
Right.
Which was, I ain't gonna say it was too young to be honest. I'm saying he just fought the wrong fight. He fought the wrong fight because you're not too young.
Right.
Your people and you should be blamed for that because y'all fought the total wrong fight. You got a 16-pound weight advantage. Why are you boxing?
Let me ask you something, Floyd. Let me ask you something, Roy.
Don't ever call me that.
Don't ever call me
Don't
that.
show you call me that again.
No, because you keep talking about
Don't ever
Floyd.
call me that again. Ever in your life.
I wasn't
Then
doing
you're gonna fall out.
it
But go ahead.
wasn't intentional.
You said you gonna fall out. Go ahead. Now we
So,
go ahead.
so listen, Roy, isn't Floyd supposed to feel that way though? In his defense, and I agree with most of
I'm
this.
not mad at him. Like I just said, I'm not mad at him about how he feels.
I call himself a TBE?
He is a TBE. I'm not saying that he is one of the greats. I'm not saying
He's
that.
not top five.
I'm not disagreeing that.
Right.
He's just not top five in my book. And I mean, he cool. He did what he did, but he didn't have no.
You know, I would like to know what Roy's top 5 is. I hope they ask him that. I want to know what your top 5 is. I really want to know that. Not including him, because you know he's going to put him in it. I would love to know his top 5. I hope they ask him that.
Nobody he fought that we thought could have beat him, except Canelo. That's the only fight we thought that was on his level was Canelo.
What one fantasy fight I got for you?
Hold on, you saying the only fight in Floyd's entire career where people thought he was going to lose was Canelo? Now, true enough, I did see a lot of people during the build-up. Oh, man, Canelo, man, he young, man, this and that. But no, bro, I wouldn't name Canelo as the one fighter people thought he was going to lose to. I would say it's a couple fighters, bro. They thought he was going to lose to Diego Corrales, bro. They of course thought he was going to lose to Pacquiao. It's a lot of fights he done had, bro, where people didn't know if he was going to win. So I wouldn't name just Canelo, no.
Lightweight Roberto Duran, Floyd Mayweather.
Don't even do it because you're going to piss him off again. You already pissed him off one time. I ain't going to piss him off again because you already know what I'm finna say.
It's him.
It's him.
I'll say, I don't see Floyd Mayweather beating Roberto Duran at 135.
You don't see it.
It can't happen.
It's not happening.
You know what? I hate this about boxing fans. I really do. Because, you know, Sugar Shane Moulton was a beast at 135, too. It wasn't just Roberto Duran. I don't like that, though. I don't like that. People do that shit a lot with Roberto Duran. You know, when Roberto Duran was at 135, I don't think nobody beats Roberto Duran. Yeah, I don't think Pernell Whitaker, Floyd Mayweather, Sugar Ray Leonard, none of them beat Roberto Duran when he was at 135, my brother. Man, I don't want to hear that shit. Why you naming one weight class? Was Roberto Duran better than Floyd? No. I don't want to hear nothing about a certain weight class. I don't think he would have beat Floyd at 135, 140, or 147. But people love to say that about Roberto Duran. At 135, man, nobody could have beat him. Like, stop it, bro. Why are you naming one fucking weight class? Because they don't do that when it come to us, bro. They don't do it. When we move our ass up and get knocked out, they don't say, let me give an example. Chad Dawson. When he got knocked out by Andre Ward, I think that was at 168. Yeah, 168. Motherfuckers didn't say, well, at 160, couldn't nobody really mess at Chad Dawson because Chad Dawson was better at 160. Nobody does that with us. Now, you see Chad Dawson, when he was at 160, no, I don't think nobody could have beat him. No, bro, stop doing that shit with Roberto Duran like he was just invincible. Yeah, they fought at 168. Yeah, that was one of Andre Ward's best performances. And I'm going to tell you something. Chad Dawson was very underrated. And yeah, he got knocked out by Adonis Stevenson. Roy top 5 is... Hey, yeah. Rocky Marciano. Yeah, Willie Pep, Rocky Marciano, Joe Calzaghe, Fatback Fury, Andrew Galata. Yeah. Like I said, bro, I knew when Roy went to Russia to help them Russian kids fight, and he got dual citizenship in Russia, but you know, you got more love for another country with all these white folks, but you can't help the kids in Florida. Where you from? Nah, bro, I knew right there. I said, yeah, this motherfucker love white folks. Yeah, you love white folks. You love them more than you love yourself, bro.
But I understand.
Nah,
But
Floyd beats everybody.
Not
in his
Roberto
mind,
Duran.
in his
Now
mind,
you're tripping.
Everybody.
Now you're
No, but that's different era. I'm not comparing.
They complained that Ward drained. Yeah, I remember that shit, bro. They tried to say Ward drained Dawson, and I remember that shit. And knowing the fact that Dawson challenged Ward and said he would be willing to go to 168, that's on him, not Ward. Yeah, I remember that, bro. They was talking about, yeah, Ward, he drained Dawson. He fought. But see, you got to understand, Andre Ward got criticized even when he won the Super Six. They act like that shit. He fought Michael Kessler, and his best win was Carl Froch. And I'm gonna tell you something. People sleep on. Let me tell you something, bro. UK and out the boxing world, Carl Froch was, he was one of them ones. Carl Froch could fight, bro. He just couldn't fuck with Andre Ward. Yeah, they try to shit on him with the Super Six. They try to shit on him when he was at 160, when he was at 154, when he was at 168, all that there. And then you got to understand, look at this. When everybody was saying Triple G top 5 middleweight of all time, nobody pressured Triple G to go to 168 and fight Andre Ward. But what they do to Andre Ward, move your ass up to 175 and fight the Crusher. And I'm just going to be honest with you, bro. I used to like Kovalev, bro, and I had like a certain level of, you understand me? I ain't gonna say respect because he beat on women and he was a racist, but I was worried. I knew Ward would win, but Kovalev was a monster, bro. People forget that shit. And I thought Kovalev was better than Triple G. Yes, I did, because Kovalev, I think he was better at boxing. People forget Kovalev could box, and he had a good jab, and he had a black trainer with Jackson. Nah, Kovalev was that dude. Kovalev was a killer. Like, bro, motherfuckers forget who Kovalev was. See, y'all think of the Kovalev that Canelo made fight on 2 months' notice, and Canelo knocked out, and all that there, and when he started getting knocked out. No, undefeated Kovalev, Crusher Kovalev, was a bad boy. But Andre Ward had to move up and fight him. If Andre Ward had never moved to 175 and fought Kovalev, he probably wouldn't have made the Hall of Fame, bro. Ran through the Super Six. Carl Froch was nice. Yeah, Carl Froch. I got to give Carl Froch credit, bro. Carl Froch could fight. Carl Froch could fight, bro. I thought Arthur Abram was pretty good. Yeah, Arthur Abram, I thought he was dangerous. They tried to force Ward to fight Kovalev right away. Yeah. Ward was too smart for that silly shit. They tried to get him beat. Yeah. I'm telling you, bro, the whole world, and I'm just gonna be honest with you, bro. That first Kovalev fight, they tried to say it was a robbery and Ward lost. Listen, Ward got dropped in the second round. When you look at the rest of that fight, bro, Ward, when Virgil Hunter took Ward in that corner and gave him one of them, that mother gave him one of them, Eddie Futch type talks. No, bro, Ward came out in the third round and dominated. Fought a smart fight for the rest of the fight. Just clearly outboxed Kovalev. People forget, bro. That's why I'm gonna give you my top 5 most underrated one more time. Number 1 most underrated fight, top 5. Pernell Whitaker, Mike McCallum, Andre Ward. Winky Wright, Bernard Hopkins. Yeah, I think those are the top 5 most underrated fighters of all time. And I got Andre Ward up there as one of the most underrated fighters of all time. People forget, bro. He had great wins, bro. He went against a lot of adversity, bro. To get hit with that right hand that Kovalev dropped Ward with, bro, that was a crucial shot. That was one of them knockout shots. The way he recovered, bro, and got in that ring. And then in the second fight, he stopped him to the body. But even when he stopped him to the body, they tried to say, well, Ward, them was low blows. But Ward just never got credit, bro. He just never got credit. It always was an excuse. They try to say he lost the first fight, and then he hit him with low blows in the second fight. They was just hating on him, bro. I'm telling you, bro, Ward one of them ones, bro. Ward was very great. Very great. I probably put him top 15. Yeah, I could put Ward top 15. It's hard to squeeze him in top 10. But if you had Ward top 10, I wouldn't argue with it. If you had Andre Ward top 10, I would not argue that shit at all. But I gotta put Ward top 15 for sure. I can't put him past 15. I gotta put him at least top 15. But I could argue 110 or top 10. I could really argue that Andre Ward is top 10 of all time. You got me thinking about that shit now. Andre Ward might be top 10. Andre Ward might be, and I'm gonna tell you another thing. I've always said it, and every time I bring this up, people disagree. I think Ward could have beat Roy Jones. That's just me. I know Roy Jones was very athletic and all that there, and I think it would have been a tough fight for Ward. I just know that Ward know how to turn it into an inside fight. Roy Jones didn't have no inside game. Roy Jones, you can say what you want to say, prime for prime. Roy Jones, even in his prime, he had no inside game. Ward know how to get on the inside, clinch your ass, and hit your ass in between the clinch, make that shit rough. He would have roughed up Roy Jones. And maybe he would have lost, but that would have been a tough fight for Roy Jones. Maybe Roy Jones beats a prime Ward, but that shit would have been a tough fight. I ain't bullshitting.
No, don't say that. Don't say he beats everybody.
But Floyd beats everybody.
Bro, Roberto Duran was so methodical at
except Jose Luis Castillo, the first fight.
You crazy, bro.
Nah, Duran is one of my favorites. Floyd is just...
He would have knocked Floyd out. I don't care. And I love Floyd. I think he's one...
How you gonna say he crazy for saying Floyd beats Roberto Duran, bro? You acting like it's just no doubt about it, Duran beats Floyd. Bro, Roberto Duran struggled with boxers, bro. I hate when people try to say that shit. Like Duran was so much better than Floyd, bro. Y'all be tripping, bro. Dre was Ward's little man's. I can't see it. Oh, you can't see Andre Ward beating Roy Jones? I just think Roy Jones struggled with boxers, bro. And he didn't have an inside game. Andre Ward had a great inside game. And I think Andre Ward, and I'm going to say this, Andre Ward had and I believe this, if I don't believe nothing else, I believe this shit. I believe the children of our future, teach them well, let them lead the way. Listen, I believe Andre Ward had a higher ring IQ than Roy Jones. Higher ring IQ. And he had a better inside game. And if he could get on the inside, especially with them body shots, he could slow Roy down later rounds and win by decision.
We speculate. We speculate.
We are. It's all fantasy fight.
You're mad about speculation. I mean,
hell no.
But just...
Who gets mad about speculation?
But just to close it, maybe. But obviously you would fight Floyd if that presents itself, right? Like,
who would not fight if it presents itself? Right. He ain't the only one.
Right.
He ain't the only one. But if you want to talk, I don't do talk, I do fight.
No matter if you got an iPhone 8 or 15 Pro Max.
Yeah. I think Floyd will beat the brakes off of Roy in the exhibition. I swear to God. Yeah, I think Floyd beat him.
Getting back to Manny now. Manny's 46 years old. He was out the game for 4 years. Does he deserve to just come back, even though he's one of my favorite fighters and he's accomplished more than almost every fighter, you know? Does he deserve to just come?
Bro, this dude, and this is a black man talking. Okay, it's cool that Pacquiao is one of your favorite fighters, but you said Pacquiao has accomplished more than mostly every fighter? You're tripping, bro. I swear they take that bullshit ass, fake ass 8 divisions when it was really 6 divisions. They take that shit too far, bro. I'm telling you, they're trying to do that shit, this division shit. If you win up more divisions, then you greater. Like, bro, Pacquiao is not... I don't got Pacquiao top 20. That's just me. I don't have Pacquiao top 20, bro. I don't. Oscar De La Hoya was probably better in his prime. It's a lot of shit I could say. I don't got Pacquiao top 20, bro. I think he was very overrated. I think nobody talks about that he had no defense. People excuse them knockouts when he got knocked out, bro. People just act like he was old in or it's some bullshit. People just act like, bro, imagine if Floyd had got knocked out by Marquez. All his accolades are gone. That's what I don't like when it comes to non-black fighters. They can get knocked out and they get that Rocky treatment. He was just tough. Oh, he was brave, and it was just the heart of him. It was just that Irish heart. It was just the Philippine heart in him. We get knocked out, our whole resume get questioned. But Pacquiao getting knocked out, motherfucker sweep that shit right on the rug. Let Floyd had a guy dropped by Marquez. We'll be saying Floyd he's suspect. He ain't who we thought he was. Floyd had the better career hands down. Pacquiao was great, but Floyd was God gifted. Yeah, facts. I'm just being honest, bro. Maybe I'm being biased. I really don't think Pacquiao was top 20. I don't think Pacquiao was top 20. I think Pacquiao would have lost to a Donald Curry and a Michael Nunn. I don't think Pacquiao was top 20, bro. I'm going to tell you some wild shit. Prime Hector Camacho probably would have beat a damn Pacquiao. Yeah, it's a lot of shit I can say, bro. He sure ain't better. Pacquiao ain't better than Benitez. Dope and dog, fool.
Come back and get a title shot?
If Floyd came back and got a title shot, would you say that? No, you wouldn't.
I would say that.
No, you wouldn't.
No, yes, I would.
You wouldn't.
No, you would not.
No, you would not.
Let me tell you something.
Floyd is capable of beating anybody.
Because I think Floyd is better than Manny. I'm not a bigger fan of Floyd than Manny. You get what I'm saying? So
What the fuck? This is a black man saying this, bro. It's self-hate, bro. I gotta play this again. Do you hear what this motherfucker say? Even though this is a black man saying, even though I think Floyd is better than Pacquiao, you're a bigger fan of Manny Pacquiao than Floyd. You suffer from self-hate, my brother. See, that swine is bad for your mind, my brother. Let me tell you something. Bro, it ain't enough self-hate. How can you say Floyd is, and you're a black man, Floyd is a better fighter than Pacquiao, but you a bigger fan? You know, I think I heard Showbiz say some shit like that. Yo, Pacquiao greater than Floyd, but Floyd was the better fighter, but Pacquiao's career was greater and shit. You know, I heard Max McKelvin say, I think Showbiz said that shit too. But yeah, this motherfucker said he's a bigger fan of Pacquiao. You struggle from self-hate, bro. I don't trust no black man that say he a bigger fan of motherfucking Pacquiao than Floyd. I don't trust no black man. Like, bro, I don't even want you in my chat. If any black man, if you a bigger fan of Pacquiao than Floyd, bro, no, you struggle from self-hate, bro. It's some shit within you that you need to work out. Because I'm going to tell you something, even before I was ever pro-black, even when I was a kid, bro, I always looked to black athletes, bro. Showbiz said that shit. I've always admired my people first. Before I ever read a Malcolm X book in the autobiography as told to Alex Haley, before I ever read any knowledge, I always looked to Barry Sanders. I wasn't looking to no motherfucking Brett Favre. I wasn't looking to no goddamn Peyton Manning or no Tom Brady. I was watching goddamn me Primetime and goddamn me Barry Sanders and Emmitt Smith and goddamn me Michael Irvin and goddamn me Jerry Rice and that always impressed me more than Dan Marino. No. Jerry Rice always impressed me more, and I liked Donovan McNabb more than I like Dante Culpepper better than a goddamn Danny Marino, because I'm a black man. Even as a kid, I always seen my people superior. I always loved to watch my people first. So now, bro, when I hear a black man say that you a bigger fan of Pacquiao than Floyd, you hate yourself, bro, and you struggle from self-hate.
Even though he's one of my favorite fighters and he has accomplished more than almost every fighter, you know, does he deserve to just come back and get a title shot?
If Floyd came back and got a title shot, would you say that? No, you wouldn't.
I would say that.
No,
Yes, I would.
You wouldn't.
No, you would not.
No, you would not.
Let me tell you something.
Floyd is capable of beating anybody.
Because I think Floyd is better than Manny, I'm not a bigger fan of Floyd than Manny. You get what I'm saying? So I love all fighters. Okay.
Do you hear that shit? I'm telling you, that's that we are the world shit. Black people love to try to say, I love everybody. Like, bro, it ain't nothing wrong with being selfishly black. Ain't nothing wrong with saying, I love my people first. It ain't nothing wrong with the black folks. You don't have to feel ashamed to say, I want to see the black fighter win. You don't have to feel ashamed to love you first, bro. I don't have to hate nobody, bro, but I love mine first. I'm for my people first. Everybody else can come after that and all that third, and I wish all y'all the best, but I love mine first. I hate when black people try to go out their way to always choose somebody over us, but don't nobody else choose us over them.
Because I think Floyd is better than Manny, I'm not a bigger fan of Floyd than Manny. You get what I'm saying? So I love all fighters. Okay. You're my favorite fighter. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it.
But
I love all fighters.
If Floyd came back now and he got a title shot, I say that's wrong. Yeah. That's wrong.
Yeah, but you don't see nobody get booed but black fighters, though. You don't see nobody. I love all fighters. I'm a bigger fan of Pacquiao than Floyd. But you only see black fighters getting booed, though.
If Floyd came back and got a title shot, would you say that? No, you wouldn't.
I would say that. Yes, I would.
You wouldn't.
No, you would not.
No, you would not.
Let me tell you something.
Floyd is capable of beating anybody.
Because I think Floyd is better than Manny, I'm not a bigger fan of Floyd than Manny. You get what I'm saying? So I love all fighters. Okay. You're my favorite fighter. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it.
But if Floyd came back now and he got a title shot, I say that's wrong. Yeah. That's wrong. You know?
That's why
Manny's closer though, 4 years.
Right.
Manny's only 4 years away. I just want to know, how do you feel?
How the fight game is going now?
Look, I gotta end it with that. I've heard enough. Yeah, that brother. I told you that Ak and Barack mother. I don't know if he Ak or Barack, but I don't like because he just always say the most self-hating shit. He just and he always shit on black fighters. He always way more harder on them. Like, bro, how you go? Well, Floyd is a better fighter than Pacquiao, but I'm a bigger fan of Pacquiao. Why? Like how? Like how? Like how? I don't get how, bro. Even outside of race, outside of being black, how can you be a bigger fan of Pacquiao than Floyd, but you love boxing? That means you don't know shit about boxing. Even if I prefer the aggressive style or whatever, bro, there's no way I can be a bigger fan of Pacquiao than Floyd. It just don't make sense to me. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm just tripping. But anyway, that's neither here or there. I done cooked enough. Roy, you got some serious. You need to have a just a closer walk with thee. Granted, Jesus, if you please. There